And hello, everybody, and welcome along. Great to see you tonight. Hello, Mr. Perrin, and how are you, Squire?
I'm very well, thanks, Johnny. I've murdered all the families, so hopefully this week we'll have no noise.
Oh, you never know your luck in a big city.
Yeah. Hello, everybody in the chat. Welcome, everybody.
Jeff, he's finally got his internet and or whatever sorted out. Yeah, he hasn't had much luck for that ever since the day he moved up there.
I can't see that. What Jeff is that?
A foreign telling the truth in the Philippines.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You remember Jeff?
Yeah. I watch his streams. Not everyone, but I've seen a lot of them.
Mudrat.
I mean, I confess, I sort of lost a bit of interest when he went back to, was it Sweden? Am I thinking of somebody else?
No, you're thinking of somebody else. Jeff went to the Philippines there and last time, and he ran into a few health issues. But
oh no, yeah, sorry, Jeff. I'm thinking of somebody else.
Hello, Trent. Welcome along. Yeah, I see. G'day to Mudrat. Yeah, welcome to Mudrat.
Hi, Trent.
So there's not going to be I know you're all disappointed. There's not going to be a parent perspective this week.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Johnny. I just haven't had time. It's in Thailand. It's a children's holiday from school. It's like our big summer holiday in the UK, which I suppose you have different. When do you have your holidays in Australia?
I don't know.
Around Christmas time.
There was just holidays. Look, put it this way: here they never seem to go to school.
Well, yeah, we get a lot of that in Thailand, but in England, our summer holiday is in the summer. But in Thailand, their long holiday, which is about the same, 6 weeks, is around Easter time, and so they get in Songkran and all those things. And they finally go back to school on Monday.
Yeah, well, that's been a fair old holiday.
Yeah. But we get the same in England. We get 6 weeks in England. Well, we always used to. I don't know if it's changed, but when I was at school, you had 6 weeks off in holiday in the summer. I can't remember the dates, to be fair, but it was, yeah. Okay, Mudrat. Yeah, July to September. Okay. It's still 6 weeks. Yeah, I thought it would be.
We've got, school zones where it's 40 kilometre speed limit during certain hours. And it seems like you just get used to it, slowing down and, doing the right thing. And they're on frigging holidays.
Well, I know only from watching the movies because I've never been to America. But in America, the biggest mistake you can make, which is, I think, severely punished, overtaking a stopped yellow bus. There's a school bus.
Mm.
And that's the ultimate sin. Which I suppose it makes sense, but you would think if you went slowly past it, children shouldn't be stepping from the front of the bus out anyway. It seems a bit harsh to me, but yeah, it's different cultures, eh?
Yeah. G'day, Luce. How you doing, mate? G'day, Rex. Yeah. There becomes a time when enough's enough. And if people like to act like children and carry on, well, treat them exactly the way they deserve to be treated. In other words, go to the naughty corner, F off, I'm sick of people with butt hurt that want to come along and whinge about it when they're guilty of the exact same things. Anyhow, the most important question for the night. G'day, Daniel. How you doing, mate? What are we starting off on? A 1, 2, or 3, people?
I'm following everybody else. Hi, Emily. Hi, Mudrat. And everybody else in the Rio, Daniel. Just everybody, really.
All right, number 3 we're starting off with.
Okay.
So with that, everybody ready? Everybody got themselves a drink and, focused and ready to go? Just type a yes or whatever in the chat and then we'll get going with it. Hang on, I forgot to play the song.
Oh,
I'll play the song on the first break. There we go. How's that?
I don't quite get the broccoli bit. Jeff.
No one eats broccoli. But I do like Brussels sprouts. I do like Brussels sprouts.
Nah, horrible. Broccoli is much nicer than Brussels sprouts.
It's all the way. It's always the way it's cooked.
True.
You're not quite ready, Luce? Well, let us know when you are. Then we'll get into it. I can tell you a lot of.
I only like. Sorry, Johnny.
I was just going to answer, and Jeff, I can tell you a lot of jokes, Jeff, but this is not an X-rated channel. Brain food, is it? Mudrat? Yeah, interesting. I'll actually eat broccoli stem in like cut up in a salad.
Oh, like total opposites. I like the leaves of broccoli. I don't like the stem.
Oh, good fresh broccoli. It's all right. Rightio, here we go with the Nonny. G'day, mate. How you doing? You had a pretty good stream the other day. Right, here's the first question, which is a 1-point question. Which animal can be seen on the World Wildlife Fund logo? And what do you think, Mr. Parent?
Whatever I think is wrong. I thought it was an elephant. No, that's what I would have guessed. But it looks like the majority are going for panda.
Well, the majority would be right.
Okay.
Bishop, hello, welcome along.
I think Emily started off in her usual way.
Um,
Let me
Let's
just
have-
double check.
let's have a look. What was our
I can't
first
see
one?
anybody. I can't see anybody above her.
That's exactly right. Emily was the first one in.
Well played, Emily. Good one. 1 point.
Rightio, second question. Who was the lead singer? Remember who was the lead singer of the Australian band In Excess?
Oh. Chipper me tongue. Yeah, I'm the same, April. I can tell you he married Bob Geldof's daughter, or he was certainly going out with Bob Geldof's daughter. I can't remember her name. Was she Trixie or something? Yeah, I remembered Michael. I couldn't remember his last name. Yeah, Hutchins. Is that right, Johnny? Hutchins?
Yes, Michael Hutchins.
Hutchins. Michael Hutchins. Okay, let's just have a quick look. So we got all the pandas. And we got on today. I can see Trent as first.
Rightio, Trent's got that one.
Well played, Trent.
Rightio, the third question. What is the emergency response number for Australia?
That should be it, 8-ball. That would be a perfect emergency. Oh no, that would be a perfect one for Thailand.
What, 000?
No, 555. Ha ha ha.
Yeah,
Just
that-
remember, five in Thai is ha. HA is the transliteration.
yeah.
So 555 would be ha ha ha.
That sounds like the name of a group, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyhow, the correct answer is 000.
000. And the first one with that, got loose quite higher. I think it's going to be, yeah, loose cosine.
All right, here's a nice, easy one for the last of the 1 pointers. How many days are there, or how many days are there, or were there in 2024? Yeah.
Trent's gone for 366. Just chucking extra one on.
How many days would you have a guess at, Mr. Perrin?
Oh no, it is 366, isn't it? Now
Yes, it is.
I didn't even know that 24 was a leap year, but I'm guessing it was by the question. So it
Yeah.
would be 366.
That's right, because it's 365 in a normal year, 366 on a leap year.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a leap year last year, 2 years ago. Didn't notice.
Well, that's why the question.
Anyway, Trent, well played, sir. I'm sorry I laughed. I was just thinking stupidly. I'm an idiot.
No, you got it. You got it wrong. You got it wrong, Nonny. It's 365 in a normal year, 366 in a leap year. But you had a go, Nonny. That's the main thing. Right. Who did that one go to?
I think, yeah, Trent.
Rightio. Then now we're into the 2-point questions. A doctor will typically do a scratch test to check for what condition? Check for fleas. What do you think the answer is, Mr. Parent?
Well, I'm going with allergy.
Well, you'd be right on allergy.
But I confess, I didn't know. I've never heard of a scratch test. Let's see who got that first. I think it's Trent again. 2 points. Just double check. Yeah, well played, Trent.
Who wrote?
Sorry.
Oh, this one's a very Australian song. Thing, we might do a replacement. In which ocean would you find the Bermuda Triangle? In which ocean would you find the Bermuda Triangle? Righto, Mr. Parent. What do you think?
Well, embarrassingly, I don't know. I would have gone for the Pacific, but I'm guessing it's the Atlantic.
Well, it is the Atlantic, but do you want to be more specific? So who got that one?
I think it's Emily. Hold on. Yeah, Emily, well played. I've got to stop saying well played.
Yep,
nice
Emily.
Work. Good job. 2 points.
Love you.
And Trent.
Love your work.
Leveled.
How can that happen? Rightio. Next question. The third one. What is the art of cutting shrubs into ornamental shapes called? Edward Scissorhands. Remember that show? What do you think, Mr. Perry?
Well, I'm showing my it's hard. I'm showing my ignorance too much. I thought it was something like topicary or something. I thought bonsai was just sort of making a miniature tree, and I love the word bonsai. It's like
Well, it is.
what a kamikaze pilot will say is he's going bonsai.
Tapillary.
That's bonsai, isn't it? Not,
Yeah, tapillary is the correct answer. So that one goes through to the wicket keeper.
I got one right. Okay.
What is the hand of faith?
The hand of what? Faith.
Faith. The hand of faith.
F-A-T-E.
F-A-I-T-H.
Oh, the hand of faith. The hand of faith. All right. Don't ask me on this one, Johnny. I've got no idea. Don't really understand the question.
Well, it's a gold nugget that was found in Australia weighing about 5 kilo or something of that nature. Might have been a bit more.
Oh, okay. So Emily's got it right. An English lady knows about Australia.
Oh, it was gold.
Yeah. Okay. Very well. Very nice work. Another 2 points.
Right, now we're into the 3-pointers.
I only got. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, we lost one, didn't we?
Yep. For you, Jeff, they'd use a diamond in the rough. Which actor played Agent Smith in the Matrix movies? Yeah, a little bit of thought going on here with that one.
I can picture him, but I have no idea what his name is. I'm hoping Jeff, our foreigner telling the truth, is right. It's a good name.
So you got no idea. Well, I'll tell you, it's Hugo Weaving. Weaving, yeah.
Excellent. Where do you pull that one out from, Jeff? Excellent answer.
Well, he's a New Zealand, mainly Australian actor.
Oh, okay. 3 points. Well played.
All right, the second of the 3-pointers. In which town did the Pied Piper play? That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Which town did the Pied Piper play? You got any idea, Mr. Perrin?
Yeah, it's Hamlin. Pied Piper of Hamlin.
Yep, correct.
Took all the rats. They didn't pay him, so he took all the children. Perfectly
Yeah.
reasonable.
So who's that go to?
I think that's another one for Jeff. Hold on. Just double check. Nothing above it. No, who's a weaving, and then Jeff or no, telling the truth.
Yep.
Roars into the lead with the second 3-point answer.
All right. Before Mercedes, which F1 team did Lewis Hamilton drive for?
That's a good one.
Doesn't hurt to guess, Emily. You got any thoughts on this one, Mr. Perrin?
No, I really don't know. I know it's not Ferrari because he's now at Ferrari, which is sort of every driver's dream. I don't know about you, Johnny. I've totally lost interest in Formula One. I went once in about 1994, 95 to the UK one, and it's fantastic to go. If you get a chance, well, even that's changed. I mean, the noise used to be incredible, ridiculously loud.
High-pitched scream.
But, well, yeah, and just, I mean, when they're sort of practicing, doing a warm-up laps, it's loud, too loud. Then when it starts, it rises about 300%. It's just ridiculous, and the speed is ridiculous. But I don't enjoy watching it anymore. And certainly this year, it's even the drivers are bored with it. But anyway, now I don't know the answer, Johnny.
McLaren.
McLaren. I think that's another one. Let me just double check. We've got Hamlin, Dublin, Audi, Ferrari, McLaren, Trent again. Well played, Trent. That puts you tied. They've got Trent and Jeff on 6 points and Emily on 5 points. So it's very close at the top.
Okay.
I don't really like him though, Lisa. It's nothing to do with racism or anything. There's lots of black guys I love in sports, but I just don't like. I can never enjoy listening to Lewis Hamilton talk. Whereas I love listening to Schumacher talk. Or Tiger Woods. He's another black fella. But I just don't like him. Go on.
What do you call the area towards the rear of a boat?
We started in go-kart racing, and I looked into it for my son, and very expensive, but he was very lucky. His father was a mechanic, had a garage. It's about the only way you can do it these days. You've either got to have lots of money or your dad's a mechanic. The engines have to be rebored every 2 or 3 races. You need new tyres every 2 or 3 races. It costs an absolute fortune to go go-kart racing.
Well, it's their leg up to F1 cars.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a way to start. And it used to be a cheap sport. And I'm going back to about 1992, 3. And it was, and I was earning a decent living then, but I just couldn't afford it. It was just ridiculously expensive. Unless you didn't have to pay somebody to do it. You know, you could reboard the engine yourself and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, most of them were dry sleeves. So after a certain amount of time, they just ripped the sleeve out and whacked another one in. But it's that everything still comes with a cost.
Yeah,
okay.
And Johnny, sorry, back to the quiz. I do. Towards the back is the stern of the boat.
That's correct.
So the first one who got that would have been B Stern. Good answer. It's Jeff. The last of the 3 pointers.
Yes, and now we go into the 2 4 pointers. First one is simple. It's true or false. Corn will always have an even number of rows on each cob. G'day, Graham. Welcome along.
Okay. This has to be true. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask the question.
How do you know?
I just know. It has to be true.
It is.
It's it's an interesting fact. So it has to be true. And I think that's Trent. Hold on. Trent, are you saying Luce got one that I just gave to you? Hold on, Johnny. Can you check that last question about Stern?
Jeff come in with Stern before Luce. And now
we did it. Yeah, we did it right then. Yeah. Okay.
And
so on this one,
first one to get true was Trent.
Trent got the first true, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah. The second of the 4 pointers and the last one of them. What type of rock formation is Uluru, or for other people, Ayers Rock?
No idea.
It might be indigenous, Jeff, but the whole thing is, what type of rock is it?
Heavy rock or soft rock?
I can tell you now, it's semi.
Semi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got to remember, many, many moons ago, that part of Australia was under the sea.
Okay. So you answered that one, but nobody else got it. So
Jeff's trying to work out. He's got igneous, is what you're trying to say, Jeff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Graham. Hard rock. Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah. Life is a highway. All right. The type of rock was sandstone.
Nobody's got that.
Igneous, Jeff. Put your fucking hearing aid in.
So are we losing that 4-pointer, or are you going to ask a different one?
No, that's it. That's gone.
That's it. Okay.
Right. So we're on to the 5-pointer. And this is a very easy 5-pointer. Remember, I wanted in one sentence. Couldn't make a 5-pointer any easier, because it's actually 5 separate points. Which of the following is not a fruit? Rhubarb, tomato, avocado. What number was the Apollo mission that successfully put man on the moon the first time in history? Apollo 11, Apollo 12, Apollo 13. Who was the lead singer of the band Who? Don Henley, Roger Daltrey, Robert Plant. Who directed the Academy Award-winning movie Gladiator? Ridley Scott, Steven Spielberg, or James Cameron? In what country is Prague? Hungary, Austria, or the Czech Republic? Now, they've all got to be in one line.
And you think this is easy?
I didn't want them all scattered all over the place where I had to work. All right, Mr. Perrin can work it out. I'll give him the answers.
Well, you won't give me that. Well, we'll wait until we've had a few more guesses.
The 5th point's always in one question.
Yeah, can
All
you,
right.
I agree with
Come on.
with Luce. What was the second again about the space thing?
Which Apollo mission?
Yeah. What was the question?
Which was the first Apollo mission to successfully land man on the moon?
Right.
11, 12, or 13?
Okay. Jeff, yes. I'm
first-
always confused with the 5-point questions.
All right, I'll do it. I'll read them out again. And I've made these ones a little bit of multiple choice. What is not a fruit? Rhubarb, tomato, avocado. What number was the Apollo mission that successfully put man on the moon? Apollo 11, Apollo 12, Apollo 13. Who was the lead singer of the band The Who? Don Henley, Roger Daltrey, Robert Plant. Who directed the Academy Award-winning movie Gladiator? Ridley Scott, Steven Spielberg, or James Cameron? In what country is Prague? In what country is Prague? Hungary, Austria, Czech Republic.
Trent, you've got exactly the same answer as I thought. I'm
Well,
not saying it's right, but I've got exactly the same as you.
I'll read them out for you. Rhubarb, Apollo 11, Roger Daltrey, Ridley Scott, and Czech Republic.
Oh, yeah. Me and Trent. And I
Trent?
don't think anybody else. Hold on, let me just check. Rhubarb, 13 was wrong. Oh, excellent. So Trent got it 100% right, as did I. Rhubarb, 11, Roger Daltrey, Ridley Scott, Czech Republic. Trent gets, he really just cemented, he was winning. No, he wasn't, no. Yeah. No, yeah. No, he was winning already. But that gives him a 5 point, which makes him the outstanding winner of the first round. Well played, Trent. Excellent work. And everybody else played. I just run through the scores so everybody knows how they did. Excuse me. Trent won with 15. Jeff had 9. Emily had 5. Trent and Luce had 1 apiece. Nice game. Time for a break.
Righto, we'll play the song that I was supposed to play. It's only a short one, but we'll have a break. Go and get yourselves a drink or have a cigarette or toilet visit, whatever you want. But here comes the song. And away we go with it.
If you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. I'm still riding, still gonna drive my old truck, still gonna live how I want. Yeah, you can talk, you can judge, you can hate all you want. I don't give a fuck. I ain't built for likes or approval. I ain't here to play nice for the neutral. I've been counted out by people who quit trying to tell me how to live while they sit. I don't dress right, don't talk clean, don't fit in with your fake routine. Got a little dirt on my name, so what? I earned every mile and every scar up. If I wanted to blend, I'd have done it by now. I'd rather be loud than watered down. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I don't give a fuck, I'm still riding, still gonna drive my old truck, still gonna live how I want. Yeah, you can talk, you can judge, you can hate all you want. I don't give a fuck. They want polish, they want fake, they want easy men they can reshape. I want midnight roads and real shit, callous hands and a hard-earned win. I don't need your scene or your praise, I don't need a crown to feel my weight. If my peace costs friends and luck, cool with me, I don't give a fuck. I tried playing nice, didn't feel like me. Tried keeping quiet, couldn't breathe. So I chose the road, the noise, the dust. If that makes me wrong, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I don't give a fuck. I'm still riding, still gonna drive my old truck, still gonna live how I want. Yeah, you can talk, you can judge, you can hate all you want. I don't give a fuck. Nah, I don't give a fuck.
I don't. I can't hear anything, Johnny. I don't know if you're playing music or I'm guessing you've gone for a cigarette. Anybody in the chat? Can you? Is it just me? My speaker's gone. Can you all hear the music he's playing? Well, can one of you just say yes or no? If it's no, I'll have to change my setup. I can't hear a thing. Oh, thanks, Graham. Yeah, I didn't think my equipment had gone wrong. There's no point in me sending him a message because he'll be having a cigarette out the back.
What happened?
We can't hear anything, Johnny.
Oh, hang on. We'll give it another try.
Oh, hold on. The song's finished. Apparently, it played and finished. I just didn't see it. Sorry, mate. It's okay. You can play it again if you want, but
No, that's all right.
I think they all heard it. I was just too long getting my beer. I missed it. I came back and I couldn't hear anything. Dead air. The thing that Andy Bangkok hates more than anything, dead air.
Dead air. Well,
Dead air.
correct. But you know that was only a 2-minute song, not a 5-minute song. But
Okay.
shit happened.
I haven't even. Everybody's so quick. I haven't even had a cigarette yet. Give me 2 minutes, Johnny. If you're back, I'm not ready yet.
Well, that's okay.
I'm retiring to the back garden.
Hello, Banksy. How you doing? Right, I deliberate on what we have last time, 3. So we got 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Take your pick, folks. Yes, Trent, I like that song. It came up on a browser for some reason, and I listened to it, and I thought, hey, that's a friggin' good song. That's exactly what I think. So, yeah, I reckon it's a beauty. It's called "I Don't Give a Fuck" by Clank Williams. Yeah, Clank Williams. I don't give a fuck. If you type that into your browser, it'll come up. Did you sleep in, Banksy? I suppose it was all those beers you drank this afternoon while you were talking to me. Anyhow, that's just the way it goes. Rightio. First question. What word is typically used in Hawaii to greet somebody? What word is typically used in Hawaii to greet somebody? Okay, Mr. Perrin, what do you think?
Well, I like Trent's answer best. Aloha. Hello. But I think it's aloha. Aloha.
Aloha.
But I think Trent's is better with hello. Aloha.
Aloha. Aloha
Well,
is correct.
Well, yeah, but we don't do spelling here, do we? So aloha is quite a good answer. But it's your shout, Johnny. You got the difficult choice. So you've either got Trent with the aloha, or you've got Jeff with aloha. The absolutely.
Well, you're the scorer. You're the scorer. Up to you.
Well, I think as Trent romped away with the first round, we give the first point to Jeff.
You're going to give it to Jeff. Ah.
Yeah. That's the closest answer. I mean, is that the way to spell it? Aloha.
Yeah. Aloha.
So yeah. I think Trent was having a bit of a joke with aloha. His answer's the funniest, but it's not quite right.
All right. Decisions made. All right.
First question goes to Jeff, 1 point.
All right. Second question, simple question, true or false? So it's a T or an F. Emilio Estevez is Charlie Sheen's brother. What was the old saying? He's me brother from a different mother. Or he's me brother from a different father. What do you think, Mr. Perrin?
I don't know. I'm confused. But if I had to put money on it, I'd go for the guy that says he's his son.
So what are you going, true or false?
I'd say false.
Well, it's true.
Oh, okay. So let's have a look. The first answer is Lisa with a T for true.
Okay. The song Happy was a 2014 hit for which singer? There's one for Jeff. I didn't mind that song.
Nah, it's a good song.
But you got to admit the radio stations flogged the guts out of it until, they drove it away from the top 40 just because they were playing it just constantly, every one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some songs I can play. I mean, I still like, what's the girl called? Tony with Dance Monkey. That was very similar. And I love the fact it's busking 1 minute, singing the song, and the next minute it's a worldwide sensation.
Yeah, that happens. Anyhow, who do you think sang the song?
Pharrell Williams.
Yes.
And that's 1 point to Brent.
Right, and the last of the 1 pointers. What do you call a pizza folded in half? What do you call a pizza folded in half to form a pizza pocket?
Where's Kelly Caldwell when you need him? I never heard of it. Wow. I didn't even know it was a thing.
What do you think it is, mate?
I had no idea until you asked the question, but I like the answer. Calzone.
That's correct. Calzone.
Calzone. It's a super. And that looks to be Emily.
Rightio. First of the 2 pointers. What creature does the nursery rhyme character Little Miss Muffet encounter?
The question should have been, what's a tuppet? This Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuppet. What is a tuppet?
That's a good question. We can save that for later. Righto, what's the answer to that one, Mr. Parent?
It's a spider.
That's right. Along came a spider and sat down beside her.
So he sat on a tuppet as well.
No, he didn't. He was just hanging around.
Okay. Very quick. I think it's another one for Emily.
Okay. All right, the next one. What type of vehicles are raced in a regatta? Up to you, Mr. Perrin. What do you think?
It's going to be yachts or boats. And it looks like, yeah, let me just double check. Yeah. Jeff. Yeah, 2 points. Nice one, Jeff. I used to live very near, I had a boat for a while, Lisa. I used to live where they filmed Howard's Way. It was a cracking series. Did you ever get Howard's Way in Australia? It's all about sailing on the South Howard's Way. It was a family sort of drama, but it was centered around an old guy who wanted to build traditional wooden yachts, and you know, the new upcomers that wanted to build fiberglass boats. And it was the old and the no, but it was filmed in Swanwick and Hamburg in near Southampton,
Okay.
and that's where I had my boat.
We didn't get it here.
It's beautiful part of the country.
Right out. Next question. In Harry Potter, what was Lord Voldemort's real name?
Is it the third 2-pointer or the fourth 2-pointer, Johnny?
Bird.
That's what I thought. That's a clever answer, Graham. I've never watched a whole one of the Harry Potter things. I've seen clips of it, but I've never seen one. So I've got no idea.
Right. Have we got a right answer here?
Don't ask me.
I just did.
I got no idea. I think Graham's right with Robbie Coltrane probably played him. I've seen that.
Well, I'll tell you the answer. Tom Mavolo Riddle.
Tom Riddle. That looks like Trent. 2 points for Trent. Well played, Trent.
Right, the last of the 2 pointers for this round. Where will you find Barbie's real life dream house? Well, of course, Barbie had a fancy house. After the divorce, she had everything at Ken's. Where do you think it is, Mr. Perry?
I would guess at Disney World, Florida.
It's actually in Malibu.
Okay.
West Sunshine.
Is that past the wicket again? I can't see.
Well, Malibu's in California. It's up to you.
Malibu is in California. Malibu is in California, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's Trent.
It's a bit of a generalisation one, but well.
Well, it's close.
Right, now the next
You just said
3 pointers. The next of the 3 pointers. In what country would you find the lost city of Pompeii? What's your guess, Mr. Perrin?
I would have gone for Greece.
Well, if you're in Greece, you could bend over because it was Italy.
Okay. So, I think it's Trent again.
Yeah, they even had a Malibu Barbie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Righto, the second of the 3-point questions. What term is used when news or a video spreads rapidly?
Sorry, Johnny, can you say that again?
What is the term used when
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
video spreads rapidly?
I got it.
Have a guess at the answer, Mr. Perrin.
But it's not a guess. I can see everybody saying viral.
That is the correct answer.
That's Trent again.
All right, the third of the 3-pointers. What company has a smart voice assist named Alexa? Actually, Siri reckons Alexa's a bitch. I heard that. It was on the internet. Refresh, Lisa. Refresh. Pays to refresh real regularly. Now, what do you think the answer is, Mr. Perrin?
No idea. I've never used those sort of things.
Amazon.
Okay. And the first one that said that was, well, the only one who said that was Trent. Right, you sure Trent isn't Aztec?
No,
Steaming away with it.
no, I've spoken to Trent on the telephone quite a few times.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
We used to converse somewhat regularly. Anyhow,
and the river that runs through Stoke is the Trent.
that's what they call it.
Just one there for fancy.
That's why they call it Stoke on Trent.
Exactly.
Funny about that, isn't it?
Yeah. Just a coincidence.
And the Beatles song where what is it? Something Cross the Mersey. It's virtually a song about.
That wasn't the Beatles. That was Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Oh, that's right. Yes, but that was virtually about narrow boats and canals.
What? Anyway, on to the fourth, the 3-point questions.
Right. Into which ocean does the longest river in Asia, the Yangtze, flow? Yellow River, Yellow River. All right, what do you think it is, Mr. Perrin?
Well, I would say that
What are you going to say? Or is your jigger dropped out? I think your microphone shit itself. Okay, the correct answer is the Pacific. And the first one up with Pacific is Jeff. Well done, Jeff. All right, so now we're on to the 2 4-pointers. And the first one is, which king founded the Church of England?
can you hear me now, Johnny?
Yep, here you fine.
Okay.
And who do you think it was?
No, I don't think on this one it's Henry VIII.
Oh,
Just imagining changing a whole nation's religion. Incredible.
That's because they wouldn't give him a divorce.
Yeah,
So he said, stuff you Catholics, I'll start my own bloody church.
yeah, absolutely incredible. He was apparently he was quite liked, so he could get away with it.
No, he wasn't like for long.
If the last queen had fallen out with somebody, she was so popular, she could probably have done the same, and people would have said, "Yeah, okay, if Lizzie thinks that's a good idea, we'll go with it." But it is incredible to change a whole nation's and change history completely, to move away from Catholicism and have your and calling it Church of England. It's incredible. So yeah, it was Henry VIII, and the first person to get that, I think, is Jeff.
Rightio. Right, the last of the 4-pointers. What is it called when both the northern and southern hemisphere roughly experience equal amounts of daytime and nighttime? What's your take on it, Mr. Perrin?
I wouldn't have known, but I'm going with Jeff and Banksy with Equinox.
That'd be correct.
Excellent. And unfortunately, Banksy, Jeff on StreamYard beat you by split seconds. So it's a 4-pointer. So Jeff got both 4-pointers. Nice one, Jeff.
All right, here's the 5-pointer. Remember, I'd like it in one line. I'll say it slowly. I'll give you the name of a singer, and you give me the name of the main band they are known for. All right, the first one, Eddie Vedder. Belinda Carlisle. Bernard Fanning. Susanna Hoffs. That's Hoffs. And Deborah Conway. Jeff should really rock.
I can honestly
Jeff,
say.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was just going to say Jeff will really rock it in on this one.
I don't know one of the 5 answers. So don't ask me to list them.
Well, we'll see what comes up.
I mean, I think the only singer I'd heard of was Belinda Carlisle.
Yeah. Do you remember what group she was in?
No idea. No. Yeah, I agree with Jeff. Pass on this one.
Yeah, is Trent's having a go?
Mm. Looks like I think he's got 4 confident goes, 4 good ones there.
Well, he has got 4 confident ones, which are exactly right.
Excellent.
I think his wife's doing in the background again. Now, that was loose last week. His wife was telling him the answers.
So I think that's final with 4 points for Trent.
Yep.
Well, I've got 14 for Jeff and 18 for Trent, with Lisa on 1 point and Emily on 12. So another win for Trent. Go on.
Anyhow, that concludes the second game. And once again, time to have a quick break, toilet break, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So I don't know what this music's going to be like. Hopefully it's not bad, because I didn't proof listen to it. I've got faith, put it that way.
Oh, George Michael. You gotta have faith. Dun, 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 dun,
No, you've got to have fun. No, yeah. Oh, fuck it.
That's a cracking song. George Michael singing Faith.
I never liked George Michael. Never.
Oh. I thought he was great.
Look, each to their own. And away we go. And this song is called Are You Ready?
Pacing, dry and patient.
shooting star, or maybe two. What you waiting for? We got nothing to lose. If you believe, come with me, come with me. I'm above my rocket ship, let's head for the eclipse. Ain't no ceiling that hold us down, we can turn it on around. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's only one step till we're finally free. I'm ready for you if you're ready for me. Yeah. Are you ready to breathe? Are you ready? There's only one step till we're finally free. I'm ready for you if you're ready for me. Are you ready to breathe? Are you ready? I'm a creature with no skeleton inside your hands. Got no home address, I come and go as you command. And it's fine with me, and it's fine. I'm a bandit that you use to keep from bleeding out. I'm the lover you don't love, but love to keep around. And it's fine with me, promise that it's fine. Maybe I'm a fool, it's not like I'm expecting something new. You need examination. I'll be your medication. Whatever, whenever, I'll never tell you no. I'm a picture on your shelf that some days makes you smile. Then I gather dust and watch you go about your life. And it's fine with me. I swear it's fine. I'd be offended if I still had anything in it. Instead of savoring the drink, it's slowly killing me. Say it's fine with me. Tell me that it's fine. Say you're free, but I don't have the will to run from you. You need examination. I'll be your medication. Whatever, whenever, I'll never tell you Go ahead and break me down. Go ahead and break me down. Go ahead and break me down. Go ahead. You need examination. I'll be your medication. Whatever, whenever, I'll never tell you no.
Okay. All right, I'm back. Elvis was the king. I don't know what he was the king of. I didn't like Elvis. I reckon he was a shit actor too. But that's life. Everybody each to their own. Right. Mr. Perrin will be with us very shortly. So we're on the last game card or whatever, last set of questions.
Johnny, I have to say, your breaks are getting shorter and shorter.
What's that?
Have you got your breaks, your coffee breaks, beer breaks, cigarette breaks are getting shorter and shorter?
Well,
Are you on a promise?
No, half a cigarette. Trying to cut my smoking down.
Okay. I'm not.
And plus, it's cold outside, and I don't want to put my coat on and get comfortable, see?
And you can't argue that Elvis wasn't any good.
I couldn't stand Elvis.
He changed rock and roll. Just an icon. I confess, there's other music I like more than his, but I still accept that what he did was just amazing.
So good. How you going, Cobber? Hope the world's treating you well. Righto, we'll get into the last round of questions. What was Dwayne Johnson's wrestling name?
I think that question should have been the other way around.
No, I don't think so. What is
It would have been
Dwayne
harder.
Johnson?
It would have been harder. It would have been harder the other way around.
Well, the whole part about it, we've got two answers there. Two answers. One's right, one's wrong.
Yeah, I think Jeff was joking.
Maybe
not. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
originally,
don't know where Trent.
when he went over to the WWC or what, there was that many, whatever, it was just The Rock.
Was that right, Trent? That was his real wrestling name, Rocky Maivia.
Mate, yeah, well, because he's actually Tongan.
Okay. I like him. And he's good. You were talking about acting. Yeah.
Well, let's face it.
A lot of actors really like because they play the same roles in different movies. I mean, even one of my favourites, Clint Eastwood, the only one he really changed was in Play Misty for Me. The rest of them was really the lone gunslinger in the spaghetti westerns, or Dirty Harry.
When he was Harry Callahan.
That's
it. Yeah. But remember the ones where left turn, Clive, all that kind of shit.
Oh yeah. But he was still a fight. He was a fighter in there, wasn't he? He was a street fighter.
Yeah, street fighter.
Sorry, a prize
street
fighter. Yeah. About the same. I mean, my favourite of all time, Bogart. Apart from in The African Queen, he really played the same role in almost every movie he did. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it works.
He's looking at you, babe.
Oh yeah. Anyway, enough yak yak. Right. What are we going for? The Rock.
Yep.
Trent.
What do you call the fragments of a bomb thrown out by the explosion?
I bet that's a German word, you know. Sounds German, doesn't it?
Shrapnel?
Yeah. Anyway, the first one on there is Jeff.
Rightio. Complete the phrase. Bend it like.
Oh,
Like a Queensland banana bender.
okay. Trent, straight in there.
Yep.
Nice one, Trent. Looks like everybody else has given up. We only got Trent and Jeff playing at the moment.
Oh well, there's still a few watching, but who partnered Dolly Parton in the song "Islands in the Stream"? That is what we are.
No one in.
No
I don't know
one
what
in
it
between, 'cause we rely on each other. Uh-huh. Yeah.
You wrote so many songs. I can't give you any examples now, but so many hit songs that you gave to other people, sold to other people.
Oh, the Gambler. Oh, yeah, he wrote quite a few songs.
No,
Lucille.
Dolly. I'm not talking about Kelly. I'm talking about Dolly. Dolly
Oh, yeah.
Parton was
Yeah.
super writer of songs. That was Jeff Lynne from ELO. He wrote numerous super songs for other people.
Yeah, Electric Light Orchestra weren't too bad. Right,
I love them. Yeah.
Kenny Rogers. So that makes it Trent. Trent's got three.
Anyway, it's the last of the 1 pointers goes to Trent.
Yeah, Trent's got 3 out of bloody 4. Right, yeah. The first of the 2 pointers. Which mineral is often called fool's gold? I don't know if it's good for anything.
Say that again.
Don't know if it's good for anything.
Well, Jeff came straight in with that.
Oh, well, Trent's just above him with the same thing.
Yeah. What did I say? Did I say Jeff?
Well, the correct answer is pyrite or iron pyrite, which is that's right. Fool's gold.
2 points for Trent. Yeah.
Okay. Rightio, the second of the 2 pointers. What do you call an afternoon performance in a theatre or cinema?
Oh, another tip of the tongue one. What's it called? That's it. Yeah. So we've got Jeff and Trent with the same answer. Jeff came in split second before. So
Yep.
that's 2 points to Jeff.
Rightio. How old will Facebook be this year?
Good question.
Or if you don't like that question, I'll ask another one.
No, I like the question. I think if it's only Jeff and Trent playing, both have a guess each. The closest one gets the 2 points. Trent's gone for 17. Jeff, what do you reckon?
Actually, $20.
Going with the same answer.
Hang on, I'll make sure.
Very
I'll
clever.
make sure I've got that right.
I would go for much older. I'd say it was 95, so that's 30 years, isn't it? 31 years.
No, it's 20, around 20. Yeah.
They get around. But anyway, no points for that one because they're both wrong.
20. Yeah. Right. No, quite. Yeah, that's right. That's
the last 2 pointers.
Yep. And now we go into 3 pointers.
Yep.
And the first question is, who did Donald Trump defeat to become the 45th president of the United States? If you don't know this one, you must live in a refrigerator or a freezer. There was a real bitch running against him.
It's not easy because I don't know which one is the 45th. Is that the first one he won?
45th.
I don't know which one. I don't know which one it is. Well, don't give any clues away, but it's either Kamala or Hillary.
Well, what's your guess?
I think he's the 45th now, so I'd go for Kamala.
It was actually Hillary Clinton. She withdrew.
Right, so he's 46. No, 47 now, is he? Okay. So Camilla was Jeff, I think. Hold on. Yeah, Jeff.
Morning, Debs. How are you?
Hi, Debs.
Right, where are we up to? Where are we up to? First of the 3-pointers. Who did you give it to, Trent? Right, second of the 3-pointers. Who wrote the 1864 novel A Journey to the Center of the Earth? We don't remember our history or the book. What do you think, Steve?
Hey, Jules Verne. It's Jules Verne.
It was Jules Verne. That means that one's gone to the that one's gone to the
Yes, he did, Debs. And when it was first done on the radio, the guy that played who did the sort of narration, they did it on the radio as if it was really happening. And people were scared.
Orson Welles was the bloke that did the voiceover stuff on the radio and TV. Yeah.
I'm getting confused now, but I know that they're very similar. I think it was Orson H.G. Wells. No, did he write The War of the Worlds? I don't know. I'm getting confused now. I can't take my alcohol anymore.
Rightio, we'll move along. What do you call someone who only eats fish with vegetables? I've got my thoughts on that one.
Say that again. Somebody who only eats fish and vegetables.
Fish and vegetables. Not fish and chips. Fish and vegetables. This is one of those long, stupid bullshit words.
That's a cracking one, mate. Yeah.
What do you think, Mr. Perrin?
I don't know. I'm confused on this one. I mean, instinctively, I'd have gone for vegan, but your question sounds so specific. I mean, I've never heard a vegan being described as only eating fish and vegetables, so I don't really know.
Well, I'm going to give it to Trent. His spelling's close enough. A pescatarian.
Pescatarian. Okay.
Yeah.
Trent. And that was the last of the 2 pointers.
No, that's a 3-pointer.
That's a 3-pointer, is it? Okay.
Yep. All right, here comes the last of the 3-pointers. What number is the Roman numerals XXIX equal to? X, X, I, or 1, X.
Gosh, that's difficult. X, X, 1, X.
Yeah. X, X, 1, X. Or I, X, 1, X.
I think you're right. I think it's an I, isn't it? I'm not sure, but I think it's an I. X, X, 1, X.
No, I don't think they calculate in you'll have to get your Ouija board, Jeff. Right, what do you think, Mr. Perrin?
I don't know. I'm never very good on Roman numerals.
Well,
I know X is X and X is a 1 taken off the last X. So
what's the value of X?
10.
Well, that's right.
10.
You've got 2
10,
X's and
10.
1 before. G'day, Tan. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, so 29. I think somebody had that.
No, you'd be right. I should teach mathematics, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Or something. So that's
That's,
the number we're looking for, 29.
3 points for Trent.
All rightio. Now we're into the 4-pointers. And once again, there's only 2 of them. What science focused on converting base materials into gold?
It's another question. I'll know the answer as soon as you tell me. That's it.
What?
Alchemy.
That sounds like a drunk, doesn't it? Alchemy?
Yeah. Is that
Yeah,
that's a 4 point, do you say, yeah? Is that a 3 or a 4?
That's a 4.
Okay.
What was the surname of the author known? What was the surname of the author known as Dr. Zeus?
I never even knew he had a surname.
Jeff, what was the surname of the author known as Dr. Zeus? Yeah, that fucking cat in the hat came back. I drowned the bastard in a bucket and the fucking cat come back. Have you got a guess, Mr. Perrin? Otherwise, that one goes to the wicket keeper.
I mean, I might know if you say the answer, but I've never heard of his surname.
Giesel.
Diesel.
Giesel. Geisel.
Well, I think whoever put Epstein up there, that's Trent. That was bloody close, mate. Gazelle was on Epstein's Island. I think.
Gazelle. Well, it'd be Giesel or Gazelle or sounds Dutch anyway.
I don't know whether Trent was just a random stab at that, but he's bloody close. There's a hell of a connection between Epstein and Gazelle.
Yeah, but
anyway,
I think
no points.
Epstein owned an island, and Dr. Seuss owned a good imagination. I think that Dr. Seuss did better.
Oh,
right.
I love the Cat in the Hat. Super.
Right, the 5-pointer is a single question. And that single question is, in the game Scrabble, how many letter E's are there? In the game of Scrabble, how many letter E's are there?
There are lots.
Well, Emily, you can be proud of yourself. You've gained points in every round.
So Emily got it, yeah?
Pardon? Emily got it.
12,
Yeah.
was it?
Yep.
Excellent. I was going to get 10. Emily, 5 points.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Emily, you came in too late. Obviously, you've been away for a bit. But let me just check. This one 6, 7, 8, 11. 11 and 9. Trent gets it again. He's got 11 points, and Jeff had 9. So and Emily, sorry, Emily, I didn't mean to forget you. Emily came in with a 5. Was that a 5 at the end?
Yeah, 5's the last question.
5 for the last one.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good game,
Trent,
Johnny.
Trent's done well. All right,
Yeah,
we'll put on some music, and then we'll work out what we're going to do next.
Okay. I think we should go for the big questions in life.
The pond of life.
Small talk. Controversial.
Oh, well, you can do that next.
I think we disagree. No, I'm only joking. Well, I mean, I'm not really good at small talk. So, anyway, that's everybody else. It was a great stream. I mean, I want to talk to Banksy about cobs. You've had 2 questions this week, or the last 2 weeks, or the 2 weeks I was on. One was what was a male swan, and I think Man About Oz got it right straight away with cob. And you were talking about corn on the cob. Have you ever heard it? And Banksy, I hope you will know this. Have you heard the expression sweating cobs?
What?
Sweating cobs. I'm hot. You're trying to show you're hot. You sound sweating cobs. Same as cob for male swan, or corn on the cob. It's not the same. In once again, Stoke-on-Trent, which is another place. Stoke-on-Trent, you would say, I'm sweating cobs. And interestingly, and I don't really understand all this, but interestingly, a cob is also a bread roll.
Cob, yes. Cob's a bread. A loaf.
You have that in Australia, dear. A cob is a bread roll. Like a burger roll, really. Same sort of thing. Anyway, we'll wait till Banksy comes on or comes back, and we'll find out if he knows what. Because I've never really understood what sweating coughs meant. I just thought it meant the liquid falling out off you is as big as a cob roll. Anyway, enough of my yak. Let's go back into perspective this week. You see, I got too many.
Well, we used to say I'm sweating like a pig shitting razor blades.
Ah, that's horrible.
Yeah. Or yeah, that was the main one. But yeah, well, don't forget Stoke-on-Trent was a pottery area, so you know everything's different down that way.
My grandfather, Reg Perry. No, not Reg Perry. I won't give you his name, but he was Reg. He worked for both Johnson's, which is and Wedgwood. And you won't have heard of Johnson's, but you'd heard of Wedgwood. My grandmother used to do the hand painting onto china. And I'm not sure what my grandfather did, because by the time I knew him, you know, he'd been an older man, 45, 50, and he was the general foreman then. I don't know what his trade was, never knew that. Whereas my grandmother, she did everything. A butcher, but she started off doing hand painting. And for my birthday every year, she used to send me she used to send my mother letters every month, and she'd always include a drawing for me. What a woman!
Yeah, I met up with a bloke at the pub there the other week, an older fellow, and he'd just got the arse from the job he was on at. He worked in a lab, you know, a chemical lab that made pills.
Okay.
And he got charged with theft. And like he said to the bosses, you know, I'm just testing the samples. And it was on the Viagra line, and it just said, "Oh, it's ridiculous." You know, don't they want hard workers?
No,
With that, we're playing a song.
Okay. Back in a bit.
Here we go, folks. The song's called Something New. From Castle Heist.
Back and forth and side to side, high and low, low and high, trying to find something that makes me feel alive. Nothing new under the sun, running to or running from. I just need someone to help me see the light. But I can't I've been ready for this. I think I should start by letting you in. Take a look at you and start to lose my balance. What am I falling into? This feels like something new. I've seen a lot of rooms, but they were nothing like this. The way you do what you do, I think you're something brand new. Everybody spends their life Tell me where's this love I hear is so divine. Well, I could never have been ready for this. I think I should start letting you in. Take a look at you and start to lose my balance. What am I falling into? This feels like something new. I've seen a lot of rooms, but they were nothing like this. The way you do what you do, I think you're something brand new. What am I falling into? This feels like something new. The way you do what you do. I take a look at you and start to lose my balance. What am I falling into? This feels like something new. I've seen a lot of views, but they were nothing like this. The way you do what you do, I think you're something brand new. Chase down a shooting star with me.
G'day, Triple. How you doing, mate? Oh, And okay. So the link's there if anybody wants to come on. Have a bit of a chat. Up to you. Yeah, how is that rally in England going? I think it'd be creating. Yeah, good night, Trent. Take care, buddy. Well, that's good, Emily. The more people feet on ground, protesting. I actually thought when they were holding the vote that Stammer would have been gone. I don't know how much of his cabinet or anything he's got left, but just from what I watched on the news over here, but it just seems that they're all tarred with the same brush, all these buggers, that they think they're Teflon, that, no shit sticks to them, and they're fucking fantastic when they should be hung for half the stuff they've done. I think the people that are marching for their country aren't going to. G'day, Jeff. How you doing, mate? I think the people marching for their country are not going to get led into rubbish from the other movements who are using one rally to gain traction. If they're so worried about Palestine, get on an aeroplane and go over there. Yeah. Don't tell the rest of the world they have to go and fix up their fucking messes. I think the world's had a guts full of that. For Christ's sake, put your hat back on, Jeff, or turn that light off above your head. Or otherwise I'll have to wear sunglasses. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez, I tell you what, I might come up there before I go on my next little jaunt, drop past your place, and I'll bring a pair of friggin' scissors.
Well, actually, Johnny, you haven't noticed this is a new hat. I just bought this at Kubra the other day because my ordinary hat, which is 4 years old, starting to get a bit weather worn, as you can see if you compare the two.
A hat's supposed to have character, Jeff.
Well, I got a new at Kubra, mate. $320 worth. She gave me a discount because I'm such a good customer. How are you, Johnny? It's been a while. Optus has finally come to the party. I've got both mobiles working, but my home phone, you will get a kick out of this. And sorry, ladies and gentlemen, to hog a bit of the microphone, but Johnny and I have had insane communication problems for such a long time because of where I live in the availability of internet. But just the other day, for the last week, my wife has been on the phone with Optus, who are telling us that our home phone now works because we got a new fiber optic cable from the pit outside, bought in, big box on the wall, new modem, the whole lot. And apparently the phone was sent over wireless, but it never worked. So we kept trying to call out, nothing. So we contacted Optus, told them, and they were ringing us, and we're talking on the phone while they're saying, your phone is perfect. And I go, okay, hang on a sec. So the missus comes and stands next to my shoulder right there with the handset of the phone in her hand and rings my mobile number. And on the Optus home phone handset, it said, the service is not available from your area. While the numpty is telling us, oh, yeah, it's all fixed. It's all fixed. It's all fixed. I mean, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's a real bitch with me. It's a real bitch with Johnny. He gets pissed when we can't chat, and he thinks I'm ignoring him, which I'm not, never have. But anyway, that's the rundown. Sorry, Johnny, keep going.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad at least you've got internet on a more stable basis. G'day, Banksy. How you doing?
How you doing, bro? How you doing, guys?
You notice I didn't tell Lisa how many beers you had. I told her you drank a dozen. So I told her I wouldn't tell her how many beers you actually drank while you were talking to me.
I already messengered her. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Well, I opened one of my home brews just earlier while we were halfway through the quiz. And Johnny, I've got to tell you, my home brew is coming out really good. I've really enjoyed getting back into it.
Well, I noticed on that stream I watched that you did, you were talking about it. But so the old days when I used to make it, we'd buy this stuff that looked like treacle in a can.
Yes, that's what I used the first couple of times. And listen, don't touch it again. Just use sugar.
Well, no, this was to start with. On bottling, I used to use it's a teaspoon of sugar. Well,
Oh, what's happened to your sound?
He's got dodgy internet from Russia again.
Like he used to, another bloke used to put 2 teaspoons of sugar in, and where he lived. Well, he didn't. They didn't blow, but by the geez, when you took the cap off, you made sure it wasn't pointing towards any part of your body because it used to go across over the road and over top of the goalposts in the recreational reserve.
Yeah, and whatever was left had an alcohol content of like gazoom.
Oh, look, 2 bottles of that, and you're laying on the front on the lawn, giggling like a little bitch, you know. But what I used to make was probably, you know, about a bit over 5%, but it was a good drop. I used to use a Cooper's thingo.
Yep.
You know, other people said, "Oh, look, you put fines in it, and you know all this other crap." I said, you just make sure it's bloody cold, pour it into a cold jug, and as soon as it starts to get a bit cloudy, big deal about throwing away, you know, the last 15th of the bottle, the last, you know, 2 inches.
Yeah.
You swirl all of that around, that gets all that crap out. Go and tip it out in the garden and helps the veggies grow and all that. But it was only costing, I think in those days, probably about 45 cents a bottle to brew it. And, you know, instead of paying...
Mine's working out now, Johnny, at 57 cents a bottle compared to $9.60 in the bottle. I'm sorry, you can't argue with that.
Yeah. Well, it takes a bit of time.
Yes.
But it's not hard. Like Victoria's colder. So what I used to do, I had insulation. And you know that insulation that's got the sisolation glued to it?
Yeah, mate, the easiest part is the heat pad from a waterbed. You can buy them anywhere. You can buy them online. They cost about $45. It's just a little heat pad. Mate, temperature controlled, wonderful. And then wrap it around with an old doona.
Yeah, well, the same kind. But I like I say, working in the industry, I just had some of this thin insulation, which ended up being 2 inches, which had aluminium sisolation on both sides. So I folded it together and then taped it into a square so it would fit around. I used to use a single bed electric blanket. Just set on one. Just set it on one.
Ingenuity.
Pardon?
Aussie ingenuity. Yeah, the way you've done your self-insulation. Aussie ingenuity, mate. Smart thinking.
You know, it's one of these well, it is. And like I was saying to you, that tube you were using, you know, I used
Sorry,
to
mate,
have
it wasn't quick enough. So I wasn't quick enough, Johnny.
I know I got rid of him on StreamYard. But that was called, because it's got a little foot valve in it, you shove it up into the tap, and you just, the ones, you know, in the old days, they had a little foot valve, and you just put that down to the bottom of the bottle, fill it up.
Yes.
Get to the, you know, the inch and a half from the top, and as soon as you dropped it around, then just get another one. You just keep going around the circle. But yeah,
Well, if I can, Johnny, if I can expand, listen, folks, I used to bottle my own beer, brew my own beer 20 years ago, and it was different back in those days. Now it's plastic bottles, plastic caps, and you get these special carbonated drops in a packet that you buy, and you get this special sugar derivative in a kilo pack and put that in. Well, screw that. The first two
Shit.
brews I put down now, I swear to God, absolute waste of money, time, and effort. The plastic bottles, and anybody can look this up online. Now, home brewing is successful if you know what you're doing and you've got the right stuff. Do not, under any circumstances, use plastic bottles and plastic caps. Look it up on Google. Just say, is plastic bottles and plastic caps good for home brewing? And they will say, run a mile, don't use them, use glass bottles and metal caps. So after two unsuccessful brews, that's what I did. I went out and I threw away all this new, sugar derivative shit, and I'm just using now a kilo of sugar for each brew. And when I bottle the beer, I just put in a measure of sugar instead of these special drops that they've now
that's the
created.
best way. That's the best way.
yeah.
Carbonated drops. Fuck them,
The
ladies.
sugar-
Don't love me, but fuck them. Glass bottles, sugar, and metal caps. And look, I've just put this other brew down 3 weeks ago. I tried a bottle tonight, as I told you. Friggin' brilliant. Total beer. Now, in another week's time, that stuff is going to be pisshead heaven.
Yeah, well, Trent's saying he's doing Jim Beam home brew. I knew one bloke. He used to have a little still, and he would do quite a few different things. I'm not the only spirit that I really like is Ouzo.
Yeah.
But he was making,
Well, Johnny,
Yeah,
I
Beans
can
and bourbon.
recommend, if you go to your homebrew store, now I saw this homebrew set up for alcohol, for gin, whiskey, vodka, you name it, rum.
Yeah.
And it was quite expensive. It was around about $1,200. But what happened is recently, our friend Grim Reaper. You know our friend.
Yeah.
I actually spent like 4 days with him at his home in Adelaide, and he showed me his setup, which is exactly the same as the one that I saw in the homebrew bottle shop here.
Yeah.
And he makes his own whiskey, and it was unbelievable. And while I was there, he showed me how it worked. He put down, he had a brew brewing because it takes 4 or 5 days, and I came in halfway through that. And while I was there, he showed me how to bottle it. He showed me how to put the flavorings in. He showed me how to do all the stuff, blah, 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 blah. And so anyway, the proof was in the pudding. And the pudding, obviously, is pouring it out of the glass over ice with a bit of Coke or water or whatever you like. And that was good shit. So anybody out there in Australia, I don't know where you are in the world, what you can do, what your laws are or anything else. But here in Australia, if you can buy a kit, now, he's making full bottles of scotch, which I swear to God, ladies and gentlemen, look, everybody knows me. I love my red wine. I'll have a beer every now and then. The only reason I'm doing the homebrew now is to give to the Philo boys. Everybody
You can
knows
do that in the UK, but specialist equipment, you can do it in the UK.
Yeah. Well, hey, mate, I'll send it to you. I'll put it in a box and send it to you. If you can't get it, mate, you pay for it. I'll send it to you. But anyway, this stuff is $3 a bottle. Now, you can sell it to your mates for $30 because the cheapest bottle of scotch you're going to find in a bottle in Australia is $60. But you're not going to find a bottle of scotch anywhere, even the cheapest, nastiest shit, anywhere in a bottle in a liquor outlet in Australia. You're not going to find, well, in New South Wales anyway, you're not going to find a bottle of scotch under $60 anywhere.
See, you guys are paying a fortune. I mean, I can get a bottle of Jack Daniels like about dollars worth, $20 for a big bottle.
Well, there's no way you're going to get that here, mate.
That's it. I mean, I've heard of price of your cigarettes in Australia. I don't think so.
Well, if you went into a bottle shop
So
for
that's
$20, you wouldn't get 6 beers.
No, but he's saying $20. That's £10 in England.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, in England, it's like, say, £19. £14.
Well, that's 38 because £1 is $2 Australian.
Right. I'll try and work
Pretty
out the
good,
version
isn't
of that one. It's cheap as chips.
Sorry.
But
Yeah, no, I'm hogging the mic. I'm sorry. I apologise. You know,
it creates.
No,
No,
it's
it's good to talk about. Like I say, I used to do it, and the reason I gave up doing it because I was actually drinking too much of this shit.
Okay.
Well, as you know, Johnny,
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, go ahead.
With all of this, I think it's a little bit like making your own bread. In occasionally, when you make your own bread, it's beautiful, lovely. But you have disasters where it's too gooey, too dry, too horrible. What is that the same in brewing? Okay, some of it is fantastic, and you take a mouthful and you think, wow, it's heaven. But how many do you take a sip and go, oh shit, what happened there? I put too much sugar in. I did this wrong. I did this wrong.
Well, out of the brews that I make, like the last one that I put down, I ended up with 30 750 ml bottles. Okay.
Yep, that's about right.
And all of them were quite nicely drinkable. I didn't have to throw any away. But I will admit that there is a little bit of residue in the bottom, sediment, and it's about a 1/4 inch thick. And you've got to be very careful. What you've got to do is you've got to get a glass jug. You decant. You can't just pick up the bottle and keep pouring out into your glass, because the sediment will move into the bottle. So what you do, you get your bottle, you hold your decanter, your glass jug on an angle, and you decant from the bottle into the jug until the jug's full or whatever. And you watch, and you will see the sediment when you've got, so you start the bottle like that, you've got the decanter here, and you start to tip it in like that, and you tip it in, and you watch the liquid come out, and then you'll see the sediment coming up the bottle. Once the sediment hits the mouth of the bottle, that's when you stop pouring. And if you do that right, there's no problem with the taste of the beer. There's no problem with the taste of the whiskey, because you get sediment in the whiskey or the gin or the vodka or the rum too. You get sediment in everything because of the sugar or the molasses or whatever you mix it with. Once you see the sediment coming down to the opening hole of the bottle, that's when you stop pouring.
Yeah, I used to stop at or when it got up, into the neck. That was it.
Yeah.
Because you'd notice the colour change of the beer.
Yes. Yes.
And as soon as it started to change, that was it.
Yeah. Well, my latest brews, because of my experience before, like I made my beer at home down in Sydney 20, 25 years ago. And the only reason I gave it up was, like I was just like you. I thought, well, I'm drinking too much of this. I just can't be bothered. But the time and the effort. The only reason I'm doing it now is because of you. Johnny knows, ladies and gentlemen, I look after a huge contingent of Filipino workers here in Casino on the north coast of New South Wales, where I live. I'm married to a Filipino lady for 38 years. We are kind of unique in the Philippines society. We met and married before the internet, before Asian brides. I met her here in Sydney. We married. There's only 3 years age difference between us. So we're kind of different.
That's good.
And, we've got 2 kids and 4 grandsons. I mean, you meet your average Westerner married to a Filipino. He's 65 years of age and she's 25, and they've got no kids, and she's basically his maid. And what they call love is bullshit. It's him getting her out of poverty, and she's willing to put up with that. But anyway, that's another story. Not going to go into that. So we now have a huge abattoir meatworks processing plant here, and they employ hundreds and hundreds of people. And they're bringing in workers from overseas. And there's a huge Filipino contingent. So we are nanay and kuya to these young people. We look after them. We help them get housing. We help them get change over their driver's license. We help them get bank accounts. We help them do all sorts of things, just fit into society. And anytime they get in trouble or whatever, they know that they can come to our house. Our house, ladies and gentlemen, if you look on my channel, which I'm not going to promote on Johnny's channel, but if you know am and what I do. No, well, we have massive Filipino fiestas and parties at my home just about every week. I mean, my wife and I, we're,
Karaoke time, eh?
yeah, we run ourselves ragged looking after these people. But what's happened lately is that in the last 2 to 3 months, a huge number of these guys have brought their wives and families over. And we now look after the kids. We look after the wives. We organise doctors for them. We organise daycare for them. We do all sorts of things. Our house is constantly full of Filipinos, and we love it. We love socialising. We love being together with people, and we love to be able to offer our expertise of how to live here and what to do and how to do it without. See, in the Philippines, everything's got a cost. Everything's got a price.
Yeah.
Here, they can come to us and they can say, Jeff, Elaine, how do we do this? What do we do? Where do we go? Who do we see? And we put them in the right track freely. We don't want anything from them. We don't ask anything from them. Because I know what it's like to be an OFW. I've been to the Philippines on a huge number of occasions. I've lived there, and I see what a shit society it is, how they live, how they're under the thumb of the richer bastard above them. The man that comes overseas to give his family a better life and leaves his 1-year-old baby for maybe up to 2-3 years before he can see them again, I will give that guy a pat on the back every day of the week because he's got balls, he's got guts. I can't do that. I couldn't leave my family. But they do it so that they can send money back on a regular basis to give them a better life. And I take my hat off to every one of them. I'm proud of every one of them. They're our adopted kids, and there's nothing that will stop me from, I give the shirt off my back to them. Literally, I give the shirt off my back to them. They come to they know that when they walk out that door, their problem's either going to be fixed or it's on the way to being fixed or there's a solution. And we can people out and help them.
Jeff, can I interrupt you one more time? And then you can talk. Ready? Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
There you go.
Hello, Nico.
Hey, little fella.
Hello, Banksy.
Or is that a little lady?
Hello there.
There you go.
Hey.
Okay, Jeff. Sorry,
Hello
carry
from
on.
down
But,
under.
she said, just let me say hello to Johnny. She always says hello to Johnny. And then she said she'll leave me alone to talk. Okay. Say bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Jeff. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I had to do it now. Otherwise, you'd be here all night.
Too cool, man. That is too cool. I've got a real soft spot
That
for
man,
him.
he's got a new hat.
That's too
You like
cool.
his hat? He's got a lovely hat. Do you know how much that cost? His hat cost more than my car. What a lovely hat. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I'll mute myself while we get rid of the granddaughter here. Thanks, Chef.
Nah, no worries at all, mate. Yeah,
Hey,
that's what
man.
it's all about. It's all about what we can do for our kids. And that's
If
why we're so-
anybody's interested, the link I just put up, Jeff's channel.
Yeah, Jeff, you just getting to the sub. I've just subbed up to you, bro.
I actually don't recommend looking at my channel. But it's getting pretty grubby for the mere fact that my channel is all about chasing down and exposing the scumbags.
Scammers. Yeah, that's what I like about it. That's what I just had a quick look at. I like that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the guy that I'm moaning against, who is the #1 scumbag of all time in the Philippines, he has a lot of scumbag supporters, and you would not believe the filth, the crap,
I would.
shit that
I
they're
would.
throwing at my family.
I would, man.
It's
I
beyond
would.
a joke. If you go on the internet, and I'll tell you one thing: do not, under any circumstances, expose your identity the way I did. Now, Johnny's lucky.
I've doxed myself from day one. I've doxed myself from day one, buddy. Don't worry about that. And that's been done for 14 odd years. Don't worry about
Yeah, yeah. Keep your location secret. Do never mention where you work.
that. Oh, they know where I live.
What-
They know where I
What
live.
town you live in? Yeah.
I've swum as sharks before. Don't worry about me. I've got that one.
Well, until I had my channel, I thought everybody was half decent like me. And then
Yeah.
once I got on the internet, I realized that this world is peopled by complete and utter total scum.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You
There
got the
are
good
so
ones
many-
and the bad ones, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then you meet people like Johnny. Johnny's been lucky. I've been lucky because he's taught me so much about how to act on the internet and what to do. I'm very grateful for him for doing that for me. Like when I come in here, it's always a learning curve. You know, the way he runs things and the way he does his commentary and how he reacts. It's always, you know, I learn a lot from Johnny, so I'm appreciative of that. But I'm just lucky that
Johnny will give you good advice. He will give you good advice.
yeah. You know, and he has supported me all the way down the line, and I'm grateful for that, and I appreciate it. I've tried. I mean, we've known each other online for like 3-4 years now. I'm up in the northern coast of New South Wales, and Johnny's way down the arse end of Victoria, so we haven't had much of a chance to get together because it's like we're talking 3,500 miles between us. Last month I did, or about 6 weeks ago, I did go down to Adelaide to see one of my Johnny knows who he is. One of the best guys, you know, that supports both of us, and had a great time down there. That guy has also been up to my home here on the north coast. I've actually hosted some people from all around the world to my home through my channel. I've met some amazing people. One guy came all the way from Napa Valley, California, just to spend a week here with me through meeting me through the channel. Amazing.
Well, that's it. I mean, I met Johnny through the channel, what 12, 13 years ago, Johnny, and we met in Thailand. You know, we have a beer, and, you know, that's how it works.
Well, as Johnny knows, and I've done this before, I've thrown open an invitation to anybody that may want to visit down under, that may want to come to Australia. If you put yourself in Brisbane or Gold Coast Airport, I'll pick you up and I'll tour you around. You can stay in my home, and I'm not putting tickets on myself, but I have a beautiful home. I've got a really nice home, well appointed, all the major Moncons, all the luxuries you'd want, and it won't cost you a cent. If you have your return airfare to Australia, to either the Gold Coast or Brisbane airports, you can rely on GD to give you a bloody great holiday, and nothing else will cost you a cent. If you want to spend money on tourist attractions and all that sort of stuff, that's up to you. You just need your spending money, but you don't need transport money. You won't need accommodation money. You won't need food money, because I'll look after you. And now this is not a bullshit story. I've done this for a number of viewers on the internet already who've been really happy. So there you go. And the thing is, a lot of people out there on the internet goes, this guy is nuts. Who would do that? I'm just a guy who likes to meet people.
There's some good people out there.
Yeah, I'm not rich. I'm not well off.
You got to go on here, Johnny. Look after him, mate. And I know Johnny will. He will give you good advice. He will give you solid advice.
It has been an amazing experience to meet people from all around the world who've had the desire to come to Australia, and that's what we are. That's what us Aussies are. Johnny will tell you this. We'll give the shirt off our back. We'll be friends to anybody. And I know that Johnny will back me up on that. And so I'm saying that, anybody out there who wants to come down to Australia, come see GD. And maybe we'll jump in the car and we'll go down and we'll visit that old fart and bloody Victoria who calls himself Johnny Siam. Hey, there you go. The invitation's there. It always has been there. I'm genuine. I've done it before. I'll do it again. I've got a young fella coming over this year from Cebu, Philippines. And this is a very special trip for me because I'm hosting the whole thing. I'm paying for his passport. I'm paying for the month off. See, in the Philippines, when you take time off, you don't get any work. You don't get any pay.
Yeah, the same as Thailand, yeah.
Yeah, they call it sweldo. Their salary is called sweldo. I'm paying his sweldo for the month. I'm paying all the fees for his passport, everything. I'm paying his airfares. I'm paying everything when he gets here to go, and all this money to get. Because this is a very special guy that I met in the Philippines many years ago, who has been an incredible help to my family and an incredible help to his barangay and barrio and all the people around him. And this is something that I'm going to be so happy to be able to do for this young fella, because I know that this guy in 15, 20, 25 years, he's going to be somebody in the Philippines. He is going to be somebody in the Philippines. I guarantee it. And I want him to be able to come to this country to see what it's like to live in our country, free, democratic, open, with everything that he doesn't have. You see, he doesn't have hot and cold running water. He doesn't have a double bed mattress to sleep on.
No.
He doesn't have 24/7 electricity. He's never seen a automatic washing machine. He's never seen a fridge freezer, except for the one that I bought last month and had delivered to his house. He's never seen a car in a garage. He's never seen a garage.
So he's in the sticks sort of thing. He's in the backwoods sort of thing.
Yeah, he lives in a bamboo shack. And I want this guy to know that 3 meals a day and an education for your kids is not a luxury. It's not only for the rich in McCarthy and Ermita. It's for everybody. And I can't wait to give this guy a little bit more of an education. He is he's an amazing young man. And he has done things for myself and my wife while we were in Spain. He has just looked after us in ways I can't explain. And I want to repay him. So I'm bringing him to Australia for what I believe will be for him a really eye-opening.
It sounds like it's going to be an eye-opener for him, I tell you.
Especially when he gets in the car with Jeff driving.
Anybody else in the meantime, like Johnny's always welcome. Johnny rang me up tomorrow and says, "Hey, I'm on my way." Well, get here, you bastard! You know
well, no good frigging ringing you up. It don't answer the frigging phone.
You beg. I'm in the slab to get ready.
But here's the thing: Johnny's also told me the same thing. He said, "You can turn up here at 2." He told me straight. He said, "You can turn up here at 2 a.m. in the morning." I said, "Well, what will your wife say?" And he said, "No, she's cool. She's fine." So that's the same as my wife, and that's why I get on with this guy. You know, he's a real true blue Aussie.
Yeah,
he hides from nothing. His home's open. He's a very general, what do you call it? Generous, open.
He's a genuine guy. He's a genuine guy.
Yeah, no. Anybody out there watching? Look, Johnny Siam, as far as I'm concerned, you know, top Australian, great guy. I'm not pissing in his pocket. I'm just telling you the truth from my perspective.
Man, actually, I've been happy to know this guy, my friend, for what, good 12, 13 years. And every day is fucking good. Every day.
Come on down to Aussie and we'll look after you. I swear to God.
I was talking to him the fucking this morning when I going from work at 3 a.m. in UK time. I was on the phone to him chatting. Having a couple of beers, as you do.
Well, I've got a mate from England at the moment. He's from the Garden of Kent. And he's actually over in the Philippines at the moment. His name's Michael Young. And he has a standing invitation anytime that he wants to come to Australia. I'll bring him down here.
So he's got the same name as me, Michael. Good name, you see, Johnny. It's everywhere.
Well,
actually,
there.
That was funny. I went to the doctors to get an eye examination, you know. And I said, yeah, you know, fill out a bit of paperwork, all that kind of crap. You walk into the waiting room. There's about 8 people there. And this young girl walked in and she said, John. And there was 5 of us stood up. And then she had another look at the file thing she had. And then, you know, went to the surnames. And when it was my turn to actually see the bloke and get the examination and that done, he said, we've had a bit of a run on Johns. And I said, yeah, we're probably all friggin' Catholics too. Not that anybody's prejudiced. But it was just a bit of a giggle that doesn't generally happen, you know. But yeah, it was funny.
It's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. How many Smiths? Fucking what?
Or what about the Joneses?
Yes, Smiths and the Joneses, terrible, terrible.
Well, once upon a time
That
in
should,
the
that
Mel-
should be a question. That should be a question for next week's trivia, Johnny. What's the most common surname in the world?
well, I was just going to say, that in the Melbourne phone book, you know, you'd say, what's the most popular name? Nowadays, it's not Smith, it's not Jones.
I know what it's going to be, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, I do. I know where he's going with this. Fancy.
I know where it's going with there. Yeah.
It's actually, it's UN, or, you know, Vietnamese,
Not where I was-
No,
where I was going then.
which is the Smith and
I-
Jones of Vietnam.
I thought.
No.
I think actually thought the same.
Yeah, I did, mate. I'm thinking the same. Same as England, yeah.
It's gonna take a little bit longer.
It's like a-
Interesting.
So
the
Arabian
interesting-
name. So Arabic
We're
name.
not joking, Johnny.
Honest,
Now the most common name for new babies in England is Mohammed.
Fuck it is, yeah.
Well, it's about time people started. It's about time Jesus come back. Call your kid Jesus.
We need to start multiplying.
You know. You know, the
I think
English.
the most common surname in the world is Chang or something like that. Kind of
Not
Chang
a
or
Chinese,
Lee.
Chinese phone booth, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
Chinese, yeah, because there's so many Chinese. I think it's either Chang or Lee. I'm going for Chang. But
Yeah, I don't
but
think
no,
so.
thanks. It's absolutely right. They're the most
Yeah.
common name for new babies in England. Because
Hamid.
obviously there's so many choices for the rest
Yeah.
of the rest, you know, Christians and whatever. You got all the Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and all those sort of normal biblical names, but they're all different. Whereas in Muslim, yeah, you name your child Muhammad, and then the surname gives a bit of difference to Muhammad who type of thing. But the most common Christian name is the wrong
Yeah.
thing now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's-
You don't have a Christian name anymore. You have a forename. But the most common forename is Muhammad in England.
We had a survey done here by the actual Department of Statistics last week. And for the first time in history, in the statistics of immigration in Australia, India has overtaken Britain as the number one group of migrants.
of
It's
course.
always been the British, followed closely by the Kiwis. It is now the number one group of migrants coming into Australia are Indian. You believe that shit?
Ours is all from the Middle East, all Afghans and that sort of
You
region.
didn't have to. It didn't. That wasn't rocket science. The government's importing them by the train. You know, by the plane load, bus load, bloody container load. Who knows? You know.
Yeah,
Johnny,
it's
I know
wrong.
you're-
And that's my big gripe, Johnny, in that most politicians, when they're in for 5 years or whatever, they can't really ruin a country.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to make a bet?
Starmer's having a good go at it,
laws
mate,
can
over
be
here.
changed and whatever. But with the immigration policy, there's no turning back. Within a definite number of years, there will be more Muslims in the UK than there are Christians.
There's one way,
And it-
Mr. Payne,
it-
one
it-
way.
It's irreversible, Banksy. That's the problem.
Well,
Unless
it all
you
depends
say-
who gets in, yeah, because you know, Farage wants to come out the human rights court. Anyone who's been here 10 years and got into the illegal will be deported. Will be deported. Especially if not
I
working,
don't thi-
what they do with this thingy. Human
I'd
rights
love to
court
think
covers
you're
them
right,
all the
Banksy.
time. I'm hoping
I'd love
that
to
for
think you're
my
right,
kids and my grandkids,
Banksy,
man.
but I don't
You-
think he'll get away. I don't think he'll get away with it. I mean,
Hey,
although
he's
the
allowed-
British
they're allowed to
public-
come out
a lot
the
of the
human rights-
British public would- I don't
Thing
think
is, yeah.
they'll be able to deport all these people. It'll take so long to do it, and while
Nah.
they're doing
No,
it, there'll be lots
it's
of
no
new
silver
babies
bullet.
being born.
We all know it's no silver bullet. Well, this is
Right.
going to stop the boat straight away because they're going to put that island to one side and deport them from that island. They're not going to touch
Oh,
Pittsy
yeah,
Tail.
That's exactly my point, though, Banksy. Even if you stopped it totally today, the damage has already been done.
That's it. Is
In
he's already said it's not irreversible straight away. It's no silver bullet. It's going to take fucking time, which we all know. But long as it stops,
I think that's what I'm saying. My point is, I think it's impossible to reverse it, because while it's going through the courts and whatever, all these new babies have been born in England, and they'll be probably 5 years old at school. How can you then send them back?
Because that's how he's basically. We just had council elections here in the UK. Everyone nearly voted. If they even Reform even took Wales, mate, from Labour. Reform, let's say, dominated. They had an election would have won. But at the end of the day, he basically said these people would be. Yeah, no, mate, I know.
With my pessimism is that I can't see any way it can be reversed.
Are you thinking the same as me? Is it too late to reverse it? Is it too late? I'm thinking that all the time. Is it too late? You know?
No, it's not.
I think for us on the right track, as if you were born in this country, you enter here illegal, and even if you're a kid 5 years old and you came in there illegally, you're not contributing to society. You never worked, never had a job, not contributing. You're gone.
I don't even think it comes down to having work. I mean, even if they come in and work, if they come in illegal, look, you think how much hassle we have to go
into the country. They still
to live in Thailand. I mean, it should be exactly the same as Thailand. It could be just as much hassle to live in England as an immigrant as it is to live in Thailand. You know, I have to report every 90 days, even though I've got retirement visa, sadly.
Yes, true.
I still have to report every 90 days to say where I'm living. And it's not a big hassle, but that could be the same in England or Australia or whatever. If you're in the country, you should say where you're living, what you're up to.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You know, Triple.
And the problem is, and also the problem is, Banksy, this is my big bloody argument. If you criticize it like I'm doing now, and you are as well, you're racist. No, totally not. I never judge people by the color of their skin or their religion.
Well, others don't. Well, how they are to me.
But if you say anything derogatory towards Muslims, oh, you're a racist, or no, totally not a little bit. Nah.
Mr. Perry, we've got the smart today. You've got the BBC. I whisper you've got Sky News Australia, but unfortunately we've got Sky News UK saying, oh, there's thousands of people. There's 3 million strong today. And what are they? The kids, grandkids, women, children, people that served, all putting the fingers up saying enough is enough. But don't forget, they're all right wing. They're all right wing. Nazi people. These 3 million are fucking voters.
Actually, it's worse than that. It's worse than that. They don't say right wing. They say far
right wing. Well, that's what they call them. That's what Starmer's called them today.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot. You got 3 million people strong there, maybe more, and they're going to put the things up and say we ain't voting for you. You're a dickhead. Bow down to the minority. That on the street today is the majority. He's lost them all. He's a coward.
Why do you think they're doing it? Why would you let all these people come in on? I mean, it's so easy. If they come over on these little rubber boats, as they arrive in Dover, you put them on a bigger boat and take them straight past.
I'm trying to forget this.
Easy problem to sort out. You know, when you have policemen that can control football crowds of 30, 40,000 people, but they can't control a boat of 40 people. It's just ridiculous. So what? They must want these people to come here. If they do want that, tell me why.
Try again.
I mean,
try again.
My other big, they always say the country thrives on diversity. No, it doesn't. We're tribal. We don't want diversity. Okay, it's nice to be able to get a kebab at 2 o'clock in the morning from a Greek kebab shop, and Indian food and Chinese food. But otherwise, why is diversity good for the country? I don't get it. I really don't.
I don't know if they're right, Johnny, but that didn't look
Anyway,
right in the comments.
I'm just having a bit of a look at some footage of a walking march. It's organised. It's orderly.
That's the one. That's the London one today. Orderly.
You can tell there's Scots there from a couple of the clan banners and things like that.
There's every flag there, man. Even from your country, there's flags there, and Canada, and America. Every flag is there.
Well, the thing is that the other mob that's got their bullshit happening, they want to try and,
Oh, they want to try ruining.
they want to try and get some airtime, so they'll end up trying to crash into it. But I think the people have got enough, and there's a whole heap of blokes in high vis, and they're not little blokes, and they're just holding the crowd back a little bit and whatever. And so there's no big surges, and it's orderly, and I think very well done. Very well done.
Sorry about that, Jen, man. Yeah, that's what Muslims are doing. They're trying to make a state out of your state. They're trying to take over. Sharia law. We have our law. Why should we have to tolerate people that want to bring their law here? Nah, not good.
If they're so worried about their law, go back to their country that they ran away from because, they wanted the land of milk and honey or whatever.
Well, that's
or a free
England at the moment.
handout.
That's England at the moment.
Yeah, well, Trump didn't need to build the wall because half the people are going back because he cut off the money the last president was giving everybody. So they said, oh, well, fuck it, we may as well go back home.
I mean, how can we race? Have you seen? Well, you've probably seen this, Mart. How many coloured people are side by side with us today? But we're racist. They're sick of it. How many Sikhs side by side today? Loads of them. But they're racist as well. This is what Stormers are calling everyone. Racist. Far right.
How stupid is it? How stupid is it?
He's mental.
When they go to the land of milk and honey and finally turning it into the Sharia law caliphate shithole that they came from, it won't be the land of milk and honey anymore. There won't be any more handouts. There won't be any more welfare. There won't be any more hotels, 5-star to stay in. There won't be any more.
Yeah.
It'll be the same shithole they came from. And they're too fucking dumb to see it. I rest my case.
Yeah, you're spot on. No, you're spot on.
The one thing about it, people want a better life.
Close our borders, close them out.
To go to a different country and demand if they even give you a glass of water, you should be very humble, but you don't take that glass of water and say, well, I declare this and I declare that and you should, you just kick them back into the ocean again and say, swim on.
There was recently a debate, Johnny, here in New South Wales about should we allow the Muslim call to prayer 5 times a day. Well, I say no. I don't want to know it. I'm not a Muslim. I don't need to hear that bullshit. And if they don't know what time it is to go to church, get a fucking clock.
The thing about it is with the Muslim thing, just at dawn, there's a call to prayer. That's fine.
Yeah.
Send it by text. You don't have to wake everybody else up and carry on.
Hello, Emily.
Hi.
Emily, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I've been in and out because I've been watching what's happening.
I know. I bet you wish you had the rally the same as me, don't you?
You know what? I really wish I wasn't. I'm really glad I didn't because I hate crowds. But my daughter's in London at the minute. So.
Well, I just saw a good sign. Love our country or fuck off.
Exactly.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Well, don't forget the police will be pulling them out for hate crime. That's what they do today.
there's another bloke there will stop the boats.
Yeah.
That's all it's about. But don't forget, Emily, the far left to turn up, all the Antiva trying to just, and I'm glad Tommy Robinson said that. Don't rise to him, because that's what Starmer wants. Do not rise to him. Let him get on with it.
But you know
Let
what
him get
the
on
thing
with it.
is? The thing is, if we actually, like, I don't have a problem with Muslims, but I have a problem with Islamic extremism.
Yeah, I don't
So
have a problem
I
with it.
feel-
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel at these marches, Muslims should come and call out that extremism, because if they're not, it's not really showing them in the best light. And I feel if they did that,
That's it. There is some there. There is some Muslims there, but that's
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
get,
yeah.
get on stage and fucking say what you need to say.
definitely, or even just stand with them, because I just feel like this whole diversity rubbish as
No,
well.
there's one
It's-
prick now standing in front of everything, being an arsewipe, and he's got the Palestinian flag. Yeah, well, fuck off, idiot. Go back to
Oh,
Palestine.
God.
4
Go out,
votes.
go out and build it. Give me a bag of cement.
But
send them to
from
Ray
what
and
I'm
see
watching,
what-
Emily, from footpath to
votes.
footpath, there is a security detail behind the whole lot of it, and
Yeah.
the idiots in front, and there's a few out, slightly ahead, that are pushing the others off to the side quite gently, just telling them,
Yeah.
you had your turn, fuck off. No, it's very, very, very well organised, and
Well,
the participation is good. I just
It
saw a
was last
Swiss
time.
flag.
Do you know
Just sort of
last time? Last time there's
4
200
votes
arrests. 200
to
arrests last
appease
time
the
on the left.
Muslims, to keep them on side for their vote so that they can stay in their career politician
it is.
jobs in Canberra. Albanese and Wong and all the other Labor scum have allowed the ISIS brides back into Australia
Yeah,
with their children who have been filmed carrying around the hacked off heads.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh,
Yeah.
but they aren't
They're now
born.
back in our society because these scum in Canberra in the Labor Party want their vote, to keep them on their gravy train, to keep them in the style that they're used to. They don't give a shit about Australia or Australia. They just want to keep their cushy jobs, and they will do anything to suck up to these scum bastards to get their vote, to keep them there.
It's happening all
The
over the
only
West.
thing that we have
Yeah,
is
Matty,
the antidote, which is Pauline Hanson. That's the only thing we've got on our side.
Too much, Steve. One estimated government.
Um,
Well, thinking Bud's rot, like I said, last time you had this, there was 32 arrests on the Support England side, 32 arrests, and I remember this. On the Antifa side, 200 arrests. But that wasn't reported, was it? No.
It
No.
never is.
My
It
father,
never
who
is.
was a Labor politician for 2 terms, and I went on the campaign trail with him on 2 terms through 1972 and 1975. The Prime Minister of our country stayed in our house while he supported my dad on his campaign trail. I wouldn't shit on a Labor fucking person if you gave me the opportunity. They are nothing but scum.
Good man.
Yeah,
Well,
it's the
thing is,
same
the
here.
Labour's lost the vote. Let me back me up on this one. Labour's lost the vote to have the Greens or Reform. Simple as.
Well, Conservatives are also to blame in the UK as well.
Oh,
because
yeah,
they
they're
help-
well to blame.
Well, there's an
they
Aussie
also let
flag.
this happen.
I grew up with him since I was 14. I've been down to Parliament. Mum and Dad have hosted parties at our home with all these politicians and all these celebrities and all the rest of it. They're nothing but arseholes. I swear to God. And if they don't like it, come fucking take me on. And I'll spit in your face, because that's all you are. You're arseholes.
Yeah.
well,
And you call yourself politicians? No, you're scum.
Sorry.
Sorry, I grew up with it. I'm 68 years of age now. I'll be 69 soon. But from the age of 14, I've known what a politician is. A scum-sucking piece of shit.
a cunt that won't work.
Hey, maybe one day I'll tell you the truth. Maybe one day I'll tell you how I feel.
Well, I'd rather a second-hand. I'd rather a second-hand car salesman than a politician.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, they've made a mess. Honestly, the UK's a mess.
Well, I'm looking at this. What footage I'm looking at? It's we've had rallies in Melbourne, and it just goes to shit because the other bastards get in and try and get their 2 bobs worth of time by upsetting things and all the rest of it. The British on this valley have got it really worked out that don't friggin' happen.
Yeah.
Behave
Johnny,
themselves.
don't
It's
tell
well
me that you
organised.
don't dread and fear and are afraid for what yours and my grandkids are going to go through. We're not going to be here to see it.
That's
But
what
I have a
that's
dread-
Archie's fault. That's
You
what
know,
it
the
was.
one, look, as far as I'm concerned, in this country, it's don't worry about grandchildren or any of that shit. It's called save your fucking self.
Thank you.
It's wild what's
You're
going
right.
on.
But don't forget, Emily, on the BBC and Sky News UK today, the report, there was thousands there. There's
I
3
don't-
fucking million, estimated 3 million today. They're coming
I
from
don't
everywhere.
even pay for a license. I don't watch their shit.
Oh, I don't watch the bullshit anyway.
I would never ever pay for a license, and no, it's not going to happen. I don't.
Johnny's got the quote to BBC and Oz, and that's the same there with the left wing shit. Apparently,
Yeah, well,
I mean,
our AB, you got the British bullshit channel.
yeah.
We've got the Australian bullshit channel.
Yeah, they've got the same pay
And
license.
it's a political agenda where it should be real news, real reports to the people who pay the effing wages, not a whole lot of politicians and crumb chasers.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
that, if they won't do their job, take the funding away and fuck them all. Simple as that.
Yeah, it's like little businesses. The mainstream media is just businesses pushing out their own views, and then
Oh,
it's
Murdoch's been
guaranteed
doing
it's all
that.
left.
Murdoch's been doing that for years.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Murdoch's actually made and broken bloody governments.
It's the mainstream media is the enemy of the people, 100%.
If it's the right kind of media, and like Sky News Australia is pretty good.
I've noticed that. I've noticed there is a difference between the UK Sky then to the Australian Sky.
Yeah.
There is a difference.
And I don't notice anybody in that march eating a bacon sandwich.
Well, like I said, the only ones getting kicked off today will be the unwashed job, just don't want a job people. They got plenty of time on their hands, where you got working class guys, women, grandkids, enjoying themselves like a day out, smiling, happy. That's the fucking difference.
There's one poor girl there. She's got big holes in the jeans, and she must be doing it pretty tough. Can't get a decent pair of jeans.
Yeah, I
Style,
saw the live
style.
stream of the other side, and admittedly, there is quite a lot of people there on the other side as well.
Yeah,
One
I don't think they're equivalent to 3 million though.
Yeah, definitely.
I just talked about the bacon sandwich. I just saw a comment come up: maple bacon on French toast. Another guy bloke on, we support the pork sausage. Nah. Oh, good on you, people.
That's what I'll be doing. Like I say, they've been told, Tommy's told everyone, don't interact with the left, no matter what's the chant or what hate they do, don't take it in. Do not, because that's what Starmer wants. He wants it to kick off. That's what he wants.
Yeah. There's a few coppers walking around, troublemakers. They're telling them to move on, piss off,
I mean, the thing is, though, if Starmer does go, nothing's going to change.
He's going to go. He's going to go. That's it. No one's going to change.
Even if he does, we're still stuck with the same Labour for another 3 years now. So it's a different pawn, same game. We're still stuck with them regardless.
Oh, look at the one that's going to be for it, Brennan. He's more left wing than fucking Starmer. It's going to make it worse.
If your king had any balls, he would sack the government.
Yeah, but he can't.
He's talking about digital ID now, so the king.
It's slamming down now to throw it again. We're going to get rid of it. Then they bought it back. Get rid of it. Bought it back again.
Oh, they've been at digital ID and all kinds of forms of that for 30 bloody years here.
No, he thinks that'll stop the boats, John. So when you get off the boat, come into the channel, you go, have you got a digital ID card? No, you have to turn yourself back. No, that won't stop him. Fuck's sake. He's an
It's
Like I
all
idiot.
said,
orchestrated.
worldwide, there's
Don't
a
forget.
big backlog of single trip containers, which the owners are supposed to take them back to where the point of call. So it's very easy just to say, well, we'll send them somewhere and fill them up and put a return to sender on it, and away they go.
Yeah. It's why.
On me. Oh, this beer's going on nice.
Yeah. It's
No,
actually,
I'm very impressed that with this march, the organisation part of it, they're putting their point across. Others are not letting bullshit
Crack off. Yeah.
take it away. And like I say, they're footpath to footpath.
Exactly, but that's the only time they can do it if the prime
But that's
minister.
the front row of security type blokes. And if somebody walks across the street and wants to walk down the footpath, they just spread and let them go. Not
But this is
holding
the thing.
anybody up. I
This
just watched them. They stopped at a traffic light.
This is the thing, though. That march that you're watching, Johnny, is being labelled as a far right march. It's
Yeah,
disgraceful.
an hate
how they
march.
call
It's
them
an hate
far right.
march. It's Starmer's called a hate march.
It's disgusting.
I tell you what,
what a-
Emily, I'm
what a
fucking
gift,
proud of him. How would Evans
Jeff-
himself today? I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Everyone of them.
Now, from what I'm watching, I can honestly tell you, it's very well behaved people. What did you do, Jeff? Hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
I do that many times, don't we?
I got a message from the channel. So sorry, I hit the wrong button. Yep, you're right. Sorry, my fault.
Oh, don't worry. I beat myself all the time, Jeff. Don't worry about it.
Look, I it's just as well I'm old and don't sleep much because having my own channel and it being as diversive as it is,
No, it's not
these
so
things,
good.
they just click and go off. I'm sick of it. I have to turn them off. I have to turn them off because I just you wouldn't believe it. I mean, Johnny will tell you. I mean, like you've probably got the same problem, Johnny, but it's just ping, ping, ping all bloody night long.
No, I put it.
I must admit, unlike Johnny, I'm hated. My channel, I have got a lot of hate.
apparently for telling a bit of truth or commenting on some truth that came
Well, that's
out.
it. You tell the truth. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to hear the truth.
Well, a few people, they go whichever way the wind blows, but and there's a couple of others that are pretty butthurt. So, well,
Well,
I don't.
you could do the same, Johnny. I'm sure there are the same number of scumbags ripping off Thailanders in Thailand where you are. And I know that you love the Thai people. I know that you support them. I know that you do a lot to help them, like I do in the Philippines. And I know that if you were to go against them, the same thing would happen to you. I know it.
Oh, look, in our family group, it's a pretty good group.
Yes.
And the larger part of the family group, and
I
that
owe your father-in-law $100. Remember we had that conversation, and I never did anything about it. I owe your father-in-law $100, and I apologise, Johnny. I really do. I really apologise for that. I will get that to you quick as. I'll get that to you this week.
anyhow, he doesn't understand that much English, so he'd probably forgotten about
It
it.
doesn't
Jeff.
matter. I made a promise to you, and I didn't follow through, and I'm very ashamed of it, and I apologise for that. I'm very sorry. It was one of those nights where there were a lot of things going on, and I forgot about it. And then the other day, I remembered it, and then when I got on tonight, it just sprang into my head to make sure that I acknowledge that, and I'm doing it publicly because I don't back down, and I tell the truth. I made a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. I actually offered to do something for Johnny's father-in-law, and I didn't do it, and I'm ashamed of that, and I will make up for it. There you go. That's who I am. That's what I do.
But
Emily, I've just seen a bird's eye view of that march. Fucking hell, it's massive. It's fucking massive.
it depends on which
Couple of balls.
coverage you're watching, Banksy, but the bit I was watching was right up the front as it's progressing along.
That's like a bird's eye view. Just they come, all the streets are like fucking everywhere. They're just everywhere. Meet in one place. They're like a fucking tentacles. Fucking streets are packed with them. They're gonna meet one place. God help them. Oh God.
Well, every time it kind of happens in Australia or here in Melbourne, the wanker brigade. No worries, Emily. You take care of
Have a
yourself.
good one, Emily. Have a good one.
And thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, that's what they do, Mud Rats. It's probably BBC. 30,000. They did that last time and they said, 2 million. That was the BBC. And then the native of how many people are there.
You know, Tony, welcome. Well, that's one of the things that
Tony Kiwi.
when it becomes political, it's always pissed on. But the government actually knows how many people there, and most of them are that arrogant. They don't pull their heads in.
I think you think they'll learn, won't you? They're showing the pictures, and you're looking at, like I've just seen the one like the bird's eye view. These people, you're thinking, well, there's more than 30,000 there, brother.
Yeah,
fucking idiots, absolute idiots. Your eyes don't deceive you when it comes to things like that.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Jeff. You can turn off your notifications, and you check it when you want to check it, and it's not going ding 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 all the time. That's why I turned off notifications on my phone. I look at it when I want to, and I respond. Within a due course of time, but I don't have ding 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 going all the time. I can't stand it. I'd smash it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick toilet break.
You grab a smoke. So that means you're gonna have a crafty cig as well. That's what they're gonna do. That's good chat with you, Jeff. Nice to talk to you. He's gone quiet now.
I'm just watching the chat. We've got
right.
we got everybody in the chat. We got a Kiwi in the chat.
Oh yeah. Tony Kiwi, we got a Kiwi.
Yeah, so we're getting around the world. We're getting around the world. Johnny's trivia travels to a number of different places.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised when I looked up the statistics on my channel. I've got like 32, 35 countries watching every live stream I do. I was really surprised.
Crazy, isn't it? It's crazy.
Yeah, it was amazing when you go into YouTube statistics. What you can see, they've got it all down there. They've got like
you're doing analysis. You've got Russia, you've got Ukraine.
Out there. Well, if anybody out there can explain YouTube AdSense to me and YouTube AdSense payments, because I can't figure it out. I just cannot figure it out how they.
I don't do AdSense, yeah.
Yeah, how they allocate money to your videos. I'm sorry, my AdSense on the earnings side of it, the statistics is just ridiculous, and I can never figure it out.
Well, that's how I turn off monetization on mine, same as Johnny does. Even if you monetize it, turn it off. It's not worth it, because even you get super chats, you're going to get 30% of it. It's not worth it. It's easy to do what Johnny does: buy me a coffee at the bottom. Well, I
do an analytics video on my channel pretty regularly, and I show everybody how much money is coming into my channel over the last 7 days, over the last 28 days, over the last 90 days. Mm-hmm. Every time I get tax documents from Google Ireland, which is where it comes into Australia, where you pay from, I post my tax documents, because every cent that my channel makes, I put into a donation, and I generally add $300, $400, $500 to it out of my own pocket and send it to a deserving fund in the Philippines. Because people accuse me of stealing the money of YouTube. And I go,
yeah, don't listen to that, man. I mean, I've done before, don't listen to that. I mean, that's why I don't do it anymore. I mean, you get accused too easily. So it's easy to just put a link to the actual, I mean, what I used to do now is, if I'm doing that, I put the link to the actual place and say, if you're going to donate, go straight here, donate. Cut out the middleman.
Yeah, the jealousy of people about the fact that I provide to charity to impoverished, underprivileged people in the Philippines, and they attack the shit out of me for it.
People do not like good people, man. They don't like it. The negative people always hate the positive people because there's something that hate is, it's like jealousy, something to get off. And I don't know what they do. They must smile about it. If they want to be sinister, that's their legacy. They won't leave behind to be arseholes. That's their legacy. You know what your legacy is going to be. My legacy is probably music and enjoying myself and chance out there. That's my legacy. I don't be a legacy of complete troll. That's no legacy to leave behind. My kids watch, my grandkids. Even my grandkids watch my music channel. You know, it is what it is.
The funny thing about the whole thing is all the accusations that are made about me is that the Department of Social Welfare and Development in Cebu, Philippines, just love me. And I said, Jeff, anytime you want to come here, you're welcome. We appreciate what you do for underprivileged Filipinos. We thank you for your donations and the way you help people out. But you want to go on YouTube and see them calling me all the names under the sun.
I've like I say, I've been through this like over the years, man. Believe me. Like I said, I've been around the block for like a good fucking, I'd say, known Johnny 12, 13 years. I've been on YouTube like about, God, in the background from about 20 years. I've been around the block a bit. I've seen these fucking sharks all before.
Yeah. Okay. I've just got a message. I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to go off for a minute because I've just got a very disturbing message from my channel. I'm just going to let you guys.
Okay, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Shit happens. And, Johnny, you're going to love this. I'll let you know later.
I'll say let Johnny know. He'll tell you how to deal with it.
Yes, all good. It is. I you know, for phone numbers, mine rings.
Where's accent is, but rat. I love you too.
No, but yeah, the ones that I give the go ahead, it'll ring. But the others, I've got stuff on silent. It'll come up, missed call or whatever, and then I'll look at it and go, oh, yeah, well, I'll ring them up and say good day, you know, what's going on. There's nothing, it drives me mad, a phone beeping and squawking and carrying on. And yeah, it just shits me. Absolutely shits me. But yeah, the world's turned into a very different place. So, you know, it is by design, I think. Australia's turned into, you know, they want to take control of every frigging thing. And the last person that did that, we know what happened to him. Yeah, no different to the start off of World War II. And our government's even gone as far as, you know, if your house is, say 4 bedrooms and there's only 2 people living in it, they've said, well, you know, you've got to downsize, you've got to sell it and downsize. So it's for families and all the rest of it. Well, that's a person's own choice. Not a government choice, but they're saying, if not, we'll take it off you and we'll give you a government price, not market price, what they decide it's worth, which is a load of crap. In other words, they'll sell it off cheap to some of their Indian imports that are paying the big money to come over here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I look. I get to the stage now. I don't really watch the news that much. Like the local stuff with, what the local dickhead Crims have been doing. Geez, even the Crims have got dumb nowadays. Yeah. It's a wonder why they'd go down that path when they're that stupid. They leave all the information about themselves and God knows what, and a trail of what they've knocked off to their front door.
So I was just going to say to Jeff, if you've got problems with the YouTube, Jeff, the best thing to do is screenshot it, send it to Johnny, and he'll walk you through it.
I think I heard my name there. Right now on the north coast of New South Wales, it's 11:34 p.m. on the Friday, the 16th of May. So 11:34 p.m. It's Saturday. Saturday, 11:34 p.m.
Still Saturday, but early afternoon.
Well, we're ahead of you. You're
way ahead of us. I mean, I
hours
catch
behind.
Johnny at stupid o'clock times.
Yeah, you're still on Friday, aren't you? Or
No,
at least
it was
early
Saturday.
Saturday morning.
That's why when I called Johnny this morning, when I came from work at 3 a.m., Johnny was like probably afternoon time, so that's why I always catch him then.
Yeah, when they called me, it was Friday night or Friday morning there. But it was Saturday afternoon. We're 12 hours or a bit over 12 hours or something.
That was Saturday morning, afternoon for you. Well, evening time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, God, there's nothing Johnny and I can say, and there's no way we can compensate for you, but we're just way ahead of you.
I know. Fucking, yeah, okay. And New Zealand's way ahead of you.
Well, no, because
I'm only joking, Jeff. I'm only joking,
I was born a Kiwi. I lived there for 23 years before.
Come on,
coming
Tony,
over
hit the
here.
link. Get up here. Talk to you
so-
for a Kiwi.
I've got the best of both worlds, which
Hit that
really
link,
pisses
Tony.
Johnny off. He any opportunity he can get, he will bring up my Kiwi heritage. But I like 23 years, 68. So I've got 55 odd years in Aussie. So, if there's anything wrong with me, it's got to be Aussie wrong, doesn't it? Sorry, Johnny.
No, it comes from heritage.
No, mate. No. You're not going to get away with it that easy, mate.
Tony says she's the real Kiwi.
One of our old mates, and we've all worked around jobs together and stuff like that, and we'll meet up and have a drink. One Kiwi fellow. And
Mate, have you seen a picture of Johnny's house? He's got a fence and it's got number 8 wire in it. The only reason that an Aussie has number 8 wire for a fence is so that he can break the back legs of the sheep and wrap them around the wire, and there's no way they're getting away.
Oh, you see, Johnny. See, I've walked around your house, you see. I've had a walk around, haven't I?
well, actually, I don't know where I ever had the wire, but obviously Jeff has experience in these matters. I remember when he first went for his driver's license in Australia, and the police officer said to Jeff, "Can you go up here and make a U-turn?" And he said, "No, but I can make his eyes bulge."
Oh my! Here we go.
That's nothing, mate. That's nothing. It's like we were talking about grandfathers, and I said to Johnny, "Well, you tell me the story of your grandfather." And I said, "Well, no. I said, I'll save you the problem." I said, "My grandfather was welcome in Great Britain, not transported out of it."
Well, actually, our mob actually paid their fare.
What's that you're saying, convict? Speak up, convict.
We're not convicts by no way, shape, or form, but may as well have been, because I think my grandfather, he would have been better off going to America and the Appalachian Mountains and stuff like that, because he was a grog runner.
£10 bomb.
I came here first class on a 747, not on a boat and chains. There's the difference.
Well, the whole part about it, Jeff, is
And my fear was a lot more than £10.
well,
See,
that
I'm
was,
winning every time. Yeah, mate, give up now. Give up now. The
No.
Kiwis have got you.
I don't think so, because the real workers came to Australia, and the politicians and the more elite went to New Zealand and, you know, thrived for quite a while, but they're crying like little bitches now that they have to pay all the money back.
He's pinging a lot. He's
Was
getting a
I
lot of
lying to
pings.
you? Can you guys hear the pinging? It's funny.
Yeah, he sounds like a fucking. I thought you got like 2 microwaves
Yeah,
going.
I wasn't lying to you. I mean, my phone doesn't freaking stop.
That's why I turned notifications off. I put it on mute on notifications.
Yeah, but you can select who you want to get. You can turn your notifications off, but you can select the people that you want to get notifications from, Jeff.
Yeah. Especially if it's channel, you can just like notifications when you get like live notifications. But
Well, you got. Well, the reason he's got 2 phones is
What?
they were keeping on stuffing up, but I think it was Jeff playing with stuff.
No, hang on. No, well, Johnny, you know the shit I'm in with all the idiots in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
And I just had someone from the Philippines contact me to show me and prove to me and give me information about a con going on in the Philippines. And then what's happened is I messaged him back, as you probably saw, and on the second phone I'm getting more messages from the same source. Hang on a sec. With more confirmations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you well, Johnny knows my channel, everybody, and what I do, I don't put anything on my channel unless I can put a document or unless I can refer you to someone saying what they said. Because people call me a liar. They call me a liar all the time. They go, well, what am I lying about? And then I say, well, you said this, you said that. So I go back to where the person who originally came out with the bullshit said the bullshit, and I go, well, there you go. Go to his video this is the title of the video. It was published a week ago, and at timestamp so-and-so, such and such, like 2 minutes and 10 seconds, this is what he said. So I always quote a source because the title of my channel is Telling Truth. It's in my video channel title is Telling Truth. I always tell the truth, and I always give a source. Whereas what happens is when people want to talk shit about me, they just talk shit about me. They pull some bullshit out of thin air and rabbit on about it. No proof, no evidence, no credence, no credibility, no source, no documents, no nothing.
You mean get the
Classic
receipts?
example.
You need to get the receipts.
Yeah,
We
well,
call them.
classic example is for week after week after week, one of the supporters of the idiot that I can't stand in the Philippines, just a cheating, grifting, fucking piece of shit, lying, scum-sucking American cunt,
You know,
told everybody that my wife, who is a community volunteer, who, look, I can't give her enough accolades. She is a really good woman. It's not just because she's my wife. She really does help a lot of people and a lot of different things. But anyway, this guy went on the bloody internet and made up this fairy tale fantasy that she was rorting the Australian Social Security
yeah,
for a terror payment to me because I was ill and she was stealing money off the taxpayer to look after me and was taking this money illegally. Complete lies, complete fantasy, complete sheer bullshit.
Jeff, me and Johnny know this, don't we, Johnny? We've had experience for years and years. We know that's what they will do, mate. They'll drag any shit up and there's nothing there to see. They will do anything they can. Anything.
Okay.
Just,
Well,
you
what
know it's
happened
not
is-
bullshit. A lot of people take it in, but it's bullshit. As long as you know it, that's what matters.
Okay, well, what happened is we found out that his nephew that lives on the property with him is actually a convicted criminal. So through public records, we got the court documents and we published them. And we did a live stream reading them out one by one by
That's
one.
receipts. That's the way
This
they do it.
relative that actually is a real criminal. Well, he got the shits and he contacted YouTube and had YouTube take it down. So I was given the appeal process. So I said, appeal process. So I said to YouTube, this is a matter of public record. We have shown nothing that is not available through public record. Anybody, anywhere in the continental United States or anywhere else on this planet can look this up on the internet and get this information. So we've done nothing wrong. And they reinstated the video and I put it back. But this is this guy.
They will do because you've got the appeal. You win that appeal. You win it every time because how many contacts in history has been shown on TV? That's
the
allowed.
bottom line is this idiot thinks that he can go on the internet and make up filthy, disgusting, defamatory, slanderous lies about people when it's his own family that are actually the criminals, and when it's outed and shown to be that it's his own family that are truly the criminals and not the people he's talking about, he gets all shitty and gets his nose out of joint and runs to YouTube. Oh, take it down, take it down.
No, it's
fucking GD. Laugh.
It's Brian Granville Smith. What's Flannery's name?
Johnny, I'm not going to use your channel to go into my shit.
No. The question's been asked. Soulgood's asked, is it Ricky? And I said, no, it's not Ricky Drama.
No, I appreciate it, Johnny. I love the fact that you back me up. I love the fact you've got my back, but I'm not going to use your channel to fight my battles. No, I'm not going to get it on. I'm not going to do that to you because you know what they're like.
I try and answer a question, but it's if you have a bit of a look at a farmer farming in the Philippines. That's his channel. G'day, Simon.
Foreigner farming in the Philippines, but
yeah, actually,
the absolute moronic imbecile from Arkansas is a guy called Stacey
Dixon.
Oh,
Cydixon, and the guy is a complete imbecile. I mean,
lots of stations around BT, isn't there? Lots of stations. Lots of stations around BT.
He's beyond stupidity, this bloke. Dumb as a box of rocks would be a compliment. Well, I'll
tell you what, Jeff, you got the king of receipts in the chat right now. Come Beachy. He's the king of receipts.
Spoonie, you like the boys seem to like your shirt, Jeff.
I'm still here. He's had like 7 or 8 channels deleted. I'm still here.
Definitely a lot of nutters called Stacey Beachy.
Yeah, you're right, Simon. It must be a name that's got something to do with intelligence.
Got to be something to do with that name.
And I think it's lack of.
Well, I'm sorry, but I realize that all Americans aren't hayseed, illiterate, ignorant inbreds. They're not all like that. But
No, they aren't.
Yeah, and this one comes from Arkansas, and I'll be more correct. He comes from a place called Cotton Plant in Woodruff County. And from what I've had to deal with the officials and the people in Woodruff County, Arkansas, I cannot agree more with the terms hayseed, hicks, backward, inbred, hillbilly, illiterate motherfuckers any more than I can agree with the people that I've dealt with in the department of Woodruff County, Arkansas. They are fucking morons. It's individual fuckwits, one and all. And I'm sorry if they don't like it. Go sit down on that sack of seeds, blah.
It's doing me that then. 2 stations from America, really they're both fuckwits.
Southern fucking hicks. The whole fucking lot of them.
Yeah, we got a question for you here, Jeff. Yeah, just work it up on the screen.
Yeah, mate. If you really want to know what I think of people in Arkansas, Woodruff County, just give me a call. Yeah, right. There you go, Cletus. Oh,
it sounds like Wrong Turn.
What you talking
Remember that
about,
movie, Wrong Turn?
Look, seriously, Ezra, get away from that train track, boy. Train gonna come along and suck you right off. Come on,
Come on,
the
train.
Come on, the train.
Oh,
I mean, seriously, mate,
get out.
fuck
Oh,
me,
this is
What
fucking
a
comedy
bunch of
gold. This is.
fucking- What a bunch of absolute fucking loser, imbecile, inbred motherfuckers.
Well,
And
you
if they
know,
don't like it, I don't give a
So,
fuck.
hey, you know someone's gonna be clipping this later, Johnny, named Stacy.
well,
Not your Stacy, Jeff. Not your Stacy,
Yeah,
man. A different one.
maybe they had a lisp because it was actually called "Me Arse's Sore."
Well, listen, Johnny, I'm going to have to love you and leave you, mate, because as I've
Yep.
alluded to, I've been receiving some shit, and I have to immediately reply to it. So I'm going to have to put up a live stream myself. I'm copying some, mate. I have to go.
Yeah, well, fuck off then.
But listen, I will call you sometime this week because now, obviously, Optus is liking me for some reason or other. The home phone is still up shit creek, as I said. They're calling me on this from their call center saying, "Oh, Mr. Mead, your home phone is now working properly." So we got the home phone in my hand, and we dial it to ring, and he goes, "The service is not available from this." Are you listening to this shit? And you're standing there on the other end of this line telling me it's all fine. What the fuck are you people doing? So that's the shit that I've been putting up with, Johnny. That's the shit that I've been putting up.
That's been like that for fucking years.
All right. Well, I'll get a hold of you sometime this week, and mate, hopefully we can catch up and have a good chat.
All right, mate. You take care of yourself, Jeff.
Listen, look, everybody out there, thanks very much for listening to my shit because I know it's shit. But Johnny, it was great to get on tonight. I've been missing you for so long. I really appreciate everything that you do for me and the way you back me up. Mate, I hope we can get our communications back 100%. Then we're going to have a ball together. I promise you.
All right, Jeff. Take care, mate.
We'll see you. Bye.
Bye,
Jeff.
Ciao, everybody. Hey, see you next time. Bye.
He seems like a good guy to me, Johnny, to be honest.
Oh, Jeff's okay. Like, he's very mixed up in the Filipino drama thing.
I guess that.
And how it started was there was a bloke with a channel, and Jeff kind of went, "Oh yeah, I'll plod along and watch that." And passive e-begging. And Jeff sent him a couple of bob. And then the next video, he kind of, "Oh yeah, we had a wonderful donation, and we've gone and got this kind of stuff, and I wish I kind of had the money for the same crap he was e-bagging about along the line." And Jeff had a go at him, and he just told him to get fucked and blocked him and fucking whatever, and then started putting shit on him. Well, Jeff's been going to town, and there's a few channels that their sole existence is having a go at this other cunt, and fucking, I mean, they get down really nasty. I love them.
Yeah.
They're good blokes. But yeah, the same bloke that they were talking about, I asked a couple of questions on his channel, and I got told I didn't know what I was fucking talking about, and I got blocked. And I thought to myself, "You've got to be fucking joking, you idiot!" But it's no different as far as the real Thailand community thing that exists still.
It sounds the same.
There's some good people. There's some good people that just put out the odd video here, this is what's going on, and rah, rah, rah. They do it for a hobby. They're not really e-begging. They're doing it for entertainment themselves and looking for feedback information. Not like a few, which are drama queens and surrounded by some of the biggest pieces of shit in the planet, because that's all they really are. It's just excretion.
come on, these people aren't even from the Thai community. Well, people from the Thai community seem to believe everything they fucking say.
You know, they think they are, or they've got some right or whatever.
They got no fucking right. Not in my thingy world.
Well, I don't know who Dom is, Spoonie. I don't know who Dom is, but as far as the other, probably got no friends in real life. Probably never will have, or the one she's had, she's already shit on them. Probably got no real family because she's shit on them. Just human excretion. And, you know, probably uses her vibrator and her fucking mouse at the same fucking time. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh dear. You think she takes the dentures out first?
Well,
Don't you?
I'm just thinking, you know, if you're doing things solo, that'd be one way to eat it out, wouldn't it?
Oh dear. Couldn't fucking resist it.
Oh, you're all right, Triple. I've known you for a fucking long time. Look, I just, you know, one prick. You know, you look at some of them and you say, you got to be joking, you fucking sheep. Whichever way the wind blows, you know, because you want some kind of fucking relevance. But that other prick, he's been around for that long. He's a fucking liar. He's a disgusting human being. And he always wants to fight with everybody and carry on. I don't think he's ever been in a fight in his life, or maybe he has. He was the one that was always beaten up at school, and they'd fucking flush his head down the toilet. And that was in Kenya. But yeah.
You think after these many years, though, people are the brain cell to like work out what's going on with this fucking fuckwit.
Well, I don't like to be prejudiced. I don't like to be prejudiced against a race of people, but you notice most of them are fucking British.
It is that one. Yeah. Well, is he British? You know, think about it.
No, he's not British. He just claims to be, but yeah. But the other idiot that fucking hosts it all and thinks that he's fucking wonderful hasn't even realised he's just being used so that they can get some airtime, because they're hungry for airtime because no one watches their channels.
It's, you know, it's called me like it just makes me laugh listening to people like, I work, I do this, that, and the other. Mate, I've been gone all fucking week and only come on weekends now, don't I? Why? Because I fucking work.
That's right, you work.
And then you got these people running around saying, "Oh, I work." Well, you're on YouTube 24-hour fucking 7. So where do you work? Fucking yeah. Okay then, get a life. I know Beachy works, but he can do it from his office.
Well,
he can go on YouTube from his office. He's self-employed.
Look, I thought about going to kick on getting sick of fucking YouTube's double standards. But there's no real motivation to do it. And as far as Stacey and her stolen content, which it is stolen, She produces nothing more than her fucked in the head take on everything.
No, it's all about kick.
She's really needs to go and see a professional person about her problems. She really needs to. And Sheft is no different. You know, he's been the same way for a long time. He must be fucking really good at this couch surfing and fucking keeping on the move all the time, because there's a lot of people out looking for him. I don't think I'd like to be living in a world like that where every second person you know fucking looking over your shoulder all the time.
Yeah, but come on, using that voice change, a bit squeaky voice, you got to pick up on it. You know what I mean? Or even if he didn't use a voice change, you only got to hear that voice and think, "Oh, I know who that fuckwit is."
Yeah, I honestly think Chef only knows how to cook fucking sausages and meatballs. And when the juice runs down his chin, he knows it's cooked. And on that point, people, I'm going to say good night. Thanks, everybody, for coming along. Thanks for your support. If you can help me out and hit the like button, because it does help the fucking algorithm bullshit thing, I'd be more than appreciative. And I'll see you next week if I don't see you on somebody else's stream or your own. So we'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Good night. Take care.
All right.